Wednesday evening constructed stream. As always, I'm one of your hosts, Greg. This is your other host, Andrew. And today we are playing some modern Goryo's Vengeance.
Quick objection. I actually think I'm one of your hosts and you're our other hosts.
Wow. Okay. You want to just take over?
No, you're fine.
You can ask me why we're playing the deck. I can do my best.
Greg, why are we playing Goryo's?
Because of its matchup spread. I don't know. That's always the answer. Blah, 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 blah. Doop, 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 doop.
Oh,
yeah, so, okay, for those who aren't familiar, this is apparently the new hotness in Modern for a little while now. Where, you know, you get to scam people with Grief and Ephemerate, very strong, obviously, and then with the Surveil lands, you can sometimes turn to Goryo's, one of these really powerful life-linking card advantage threats, into play. Great question about today's candle sponsor. Today's candle sponsor is this lovely peppermint mocha candle from Rosalind's Candle. This was gifted to us by friend of the stream, Zach Kagan, because he just did a nice comedy show that we were at. Am I a big fan of cheating Gristlebrand into play? Sure, yeah, I am.
Greg's always... I believe there's actually a quote about that.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyways,
Gristlebrand and Gravestorming and whatever, you know?
Yeah.
There we go, yeah. But that's it. Thank you. That's what I say. Michael's the name, Gristlebrand's my game.
Yeah, so...
This is my game!
Okay, wait, so I want to talk... Let's talk a little about what happened with Goryo.
Okay.
So, basically, immediately before the ban...
Yep.
The Vine Hoppers ban, a lot of people were kind of simultaneously coming to the conclusion that in the kind of Cascade-dominated metagame, the best deck was Goryo's. I think a lot of people thought that. And, like, It had great results at the very last few RCs, like, after the whole Domain Rhino Substation, like, at the very end.
Yeah.
Everyone was playing it. Like, it seemed extremely well positioned to me. I played it in the Modern Showcase Challenge, which I immediately go to draw from.
Yeah.
But I did play it in that tournament because I thought it was very good, and I was not alone in that belief.
Yeah.
And then they banned it, and then the question was, okay, is it still good? Because one of the big...
They banned Violent Outburst.
Sorry, they banned Violent Outburst. And one of the big selling points of the deck was its extremely strong living end matchup.
Right.
Because very naturally, just like if you discard an attract, it just takes an unbelievably large living board to get around that.
Yeah.
Like, this makes sense, right? So, okay... But the thing is, this deck just does a lot of messed up stuff. Like, it cheats out these fatties very early. It has this full Grief scam and Solitude scam as kind of plan Bs. Philology Archaeologist kind of ties the room together because, like, it self-mills, it finds ephemerate Goryo's. It itself is an ephemerable target, which is really nice. And so...
I think it's funny that this card is having a renaissance, you know?
People
are playing it in Teamer and Standard. People are playing it in Goryo's and Modern. Really, all of a sudden, like... Philology, there's a lot of cool stuff in Philology, you know?
Well, I mean, the rate on it in terms of self-mill is pretty good.
Yeah.
And this deck, I think, like, okay, this deck I really think is actually about 2 cards.
Okay.
Like, I know there's a lot of stuff here, but look, this deck is about Goryo's and Ephemerate, okay? Yeah. That's the name of the game. And I honestly just think that just 2 mana to mill a bunch and dig for those 2 cards is pretty decent.
Yeah.
Like, that's a big part of it. But, yeah, I mean, look, I do think fundamental brokenness is a great reason to play this deck.
Yeah.
This deck does one of the most broken things in Modern. And one nice thing I like about it is there's certainly a lot of these Sign of Draco combo decks running around. And something I've noticed with this deck is you can just beat it.
Yeah.
Like, I've just played games where my opponent just has Leyline Scion. I never remove either I don't remove either piece for a long time.
Yeah.
At some point, I make a Traxxas Gristleband, gain a bunch of life, draw a bunch of cards. What happens then? I don't know. I'll figure it out. Probably I win.
Yeah.
That's been my experience. Like, that's pretty realistic.
Yeah. Also, what the heck? We could be playing Leyline and Scion in this very deck.
I've seen those lists. I don't think they're good. I've seen them and played against them. I mostly think...
I was kidding. I didn't know that was actually a thing.
Oh, no, that's a thing.
Okay.
I think they're bad, though.
Okay.
I mean, basically... Okay. Let's just, like, talk conceptually about Leyline Scion. This has been on my mind for a while. So
yeah.
Let's just have a
go off.
When you're playing Leyline Scion, in my opinion, you have to know why you're doing it. Okay, I mean that sounds obvious, but okay, Rhinos was doing it for a pretty specific reason. You were trying to get an edge, mostly in the mirror, somewhat against Scam.
Right, and I think like Scion was just kind of a good card in your strategy.
Right, because Rhinos wanted a 2 and a 4 flank.
Right.
But in this deck, which is a deck that I think should not play the combo, but I've seen lists with it.
Sure.
Like, one of the problems is Scion is a terrible card.
Yeah.
Like, you're never winning a fair beatdown game.
Yeah.
So you're actually, instead of playing this, like, card that's pretty reasonable in your strategy, and then this other card that causes your mana and combos with it and pitches to other stuff, you're playing a card that's just bad in your strategy with another card that's bad in your strategy, and hoping that you get them together to add up to something, but, like, that actually doesn't make sense.
Right. And I feel like the last thing this pile needs is another busted 2-card combo.
Yes,
that's
I
kind
think
of
that
what
is
we're doing already.
The case.
Yeah.
I also think that like one reason it makes sense the Zoo decks, which play it, is that again, Side is naturally good in their strategy.
Yeah.
Leyline is naturally good in their strategy, and their deck is naturally bad against creature removal.
Right.
Like they have no card advantage of any kind.
Right.
So your opponent just curving out, kill your guy is pretty annoying for you. So I don't know, giving everything hexproof is a good counter to that. Now obviously they can answer that.
Sure.
But it's just like it's very coherent, and I don't think jamming the shells where those pieces individually don't make sense is good.
Yeah.
And I think people should stop doing it. I think the shell is substantially overplayed. But anyway, back to Goryo's. So, yeah, and honestly, I'm going to express some uncertainty about Goryo's match, but right now, because the main way I feel about this deck is it's fundamentally powerful and most of the matches are close.
Okay.
Like, I don't exactly know the spread.
Okay.
Again, my impression is that it might be slightly unfavored against Yogg, and my impression is that against the ramp strategies, it's close, like Tron and Titan, but like it's all pretty like.
How isn't it like? Why is it not? It seems in theory like it should be good against Yogg. Like they can't really interact with what we're doing very well, right?
Well, they can. Well, first of all, they just have Soul Cauldron.
Oh, that's true. Good.
In the main.
Okay. I did forget about that.
And second of all, it's really annoying that Soulless Jailer, which I understand is a sideboard card, but they always side in, is a portable 2 thing that actually stops reanimation and ephemerate.
Oh, okay.
It actually sort of gets both your plans, which is quite annoying. But yeah, it's close.
Yeah.
I'm not confident. It's possible that Goryo's is favored.
Yeah.
I just played it some on both sides, and my current impression is you'd rather be on the Yogg side, but I'm not sure I can coherently explain it.
Sure.
I mean, it's certainly true that when you grief scam them, those are the draws that beat Yogg for the most part.
That makes a lot of sense.
But I just don't think that Yogg is good at fighting and not all that afraid of cheating in things.
Yeah. Okay.
Is the short answer. But anyways, the other thing I would note about this deck is I think a valid question to ask for this deck is like why now? Like what changed?
Sure.
To make this deck viable? And I think the big answer is just the surveillance. They're really fucked up in this deck.
Okay.
Not just because you're assembling a common combo, but also because just like okay, your best draw is actually fetch a surveillance, bin my thing, Goryo's it on 2.
Right.
And that just happens. Like that's a part of the range. It's a factor to consider.
Sure.
And so this deck really needs with those. There are 4 of them. And I think a huge disadvantage of the Leyline list is they only need to play 2. Like I think that's a huge deal, and I would not consider it.
Yeah, because they have to play like triomes or stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
And lands of various colors, like to fit all that in, something has to give. Now we can talk about some takes. So there's some variance among lists right now. The lists are still definitely in flux. I don't think there's consensus. I have found that when I play this list that I've often felt that 4 Solitude is too many.
Okay.
To get into why, it's just sort of like there aren't that many decks where you really want to do this Solitude Ephemerate thing in the format right now.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of decks where the games aren't really about that. You're pretty bad at hard casting because you don't have that many lands in it.
Yeah.
So I think less than 4 is right. 2 or 3.
I mean, Andrew, if you can't play this 5-drop, what are you doing with all these 8-drops?
Yeah, that is a good question. I get that a lot. That's my first take. My second take is, okay, for some reason the stock list that was popularized by Trios, also known as Japanese Pro Yuki Ichikawa, has 20 lands. And I don't know, I played the deck a bunch. I just think 20 lands is wrong. I don't really know what to say. I think 21 is right. I could even see 22. I don't know, it's modern Magic. You don't flood that much. You have a million surveil lands.
Yeah.
Like, just play your fucking lands. Eat your vegetables.
Yeah.
No one wants to just add lands to their deck, but a lot of time you should add lands to
I mean, at risk of making the same bad joke a second time, we're playing with all these 8-drops.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, I did get a haircut for those who check home. I did get a haircut today. Anyways.
Also, I assume that's Dallas, and hi, Dallas. Welcome to the stream. It's chaos in here.
Oh yeah, this part of the course. Most people consensus pretty much settled around 2-ish Thoughtseize in addition to the Griefs and the Grief Scam.
Okay.
This has felt about right to me. You could play one. I don't think it's like married to it, but that's what I like.
Yeah.
Almost everyone agrees you want some sort of 5th Ephemerate.
Okay.
There are a lot of different things people play as Ephemerate.
Okay.
For example, some of them have the O-ring that you can channel as Ephemerate.
Oh, Touch of the Spirit Realm?
Yes.
Yeah.
The one I have liked the most is just the one that costs 1.
Sure.
Because it costs 1.
Yeah.
And this is a piece of technology I got from frequent stream viewer Path. So if you're here, Path, I have liked this substantially more than the alternatives. But it's hard to know for sure. They all have their own upsides and downsides. Everybody plays Pending. It's great. It's flexible hate answer. It's good against almost everyone. It's pretty well tuned against Zuyu. You just kill the Territorial Kavu, which is pretty annoying against Graveyard Hate. You kill God's Soul Cauldron of Yogg. I think you want to play 4 of this card.
Okay, that makes sense.
I know some people have like 3, but I don't know. To convince me you want to play 3, you have to tell me what matchup it's bad against. I don't know what that is. Like, I think it's nothing.
Okay.
And then as far as Faithful Mending goes, I definitely could see playing 4, but it is true that because it has flashback, you often only need to see 1 per game.
Yeah.
So a lot of people went cutting the 4th, and I think that's pretty reasonable. So when I was making space for everything I wanted, I ended up on 3.
And this is better? Oh, because you only discard 1.
And because you sometimes discard 0 in the super late games.
Oh, sure, okay.
That's the idea.
Okay.
I am not 100% sure that's the case, actually. I think it's pretty close, but yeah, it definitely doesn't seem crazy to me. And then, okay, now we can talk about the sideboard, because yeah, I have some spice in my sideboard. Mostly, I have Damping Spheres. And the reason I have Damping Spheres is, well, I think that hate cards of weird typings are really good with Atraxa.
Okay.
Because when you Atrax them, it's basically like you get whatever cards you get anyway, and also a Damping Sphere Curse Totem.
Sure.
So I'm way higher on these cards than everyone else seems to be, because when I Atrax them, I just like always finding a range hate card.
Yeah.
Now, you don't always need that. You can definitely just beat them with like Griefs and free spells. Like, I'm not saying that you do, but also obviously drawing is pretty good in their respective matchups.
Yeah.
I think that like...
And Tron is the matchup in question, right?
Well, also, Damping Sphere is pretty good against Amulet.
Okay,
They just have amounts of bounce lands that you just turn off into, you know, colorless single lanes, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
So and there isn't that natural a hate card for the ramp strategies in this color combination. You know, the Force of Vigors or the, you know, Obsidian Charmaz or whatever you could think of is mostly not Esper.
Yeah.
So I think Damping Sphere is a great fit. So I like that. Then the other thing that not everyone has that I have is the Destroy Evils. But I actually have liked these. I mean, well, first of all, okay, this card lines up really nicely against Leyline Sign combo.
Yeah.
It kills Leyline, it kills Sign, it's a good card just to draw against them naturally. It even kills Leyline Binding.
Yeah.
But... Alright, that big red dragon...
Is Azax paying us because he plays Tron and we are so influential that he doesn't want us to play Tron hate?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. I wasn't sure what the bit was.
I think that's the bit.
Okay, yes. Wow, honestly, I'm honored. This might be the nicest thing Azax has ever said to us.
Yeah, low bar.
Because I feel like sometimes he says nice things, but I just assume he's trolling.
Well, yeah, that's true. It's not clear he's not trolling right now. Anyways.
Like, oh no, his range is too balanced.
Common balance range. Okay, yes. So I like the Destroy Evil lines up really nicely against that combo. It's also pretty nice. Just to kill like Blood Moons is a pretty nice aspect of the card.
Yeah.
Which is a card that's pretty good against you. It also kills like Murktides. The other thing about the card, and this one I think is important, is it's not that popular, but the card Elishnorn sees some modern play. Okay. Usually out of as a backup threat in creativity decks. Or in some weird amulet lists, but a substantial portion of this that I've seen lately. And your deck is cold to Elishnorn.
Elishnorn, very evil.
Yes. So, like...
Oh, because we can't even make red mana to pending it for 5.
No, it's... If they Elishnorn you, you're like, basically dead.
Okay.
So, I like having a few dedicated outs to Elishnorn as well. So... yeah, so that's basically how the sideboard came to be. Like, what I would say is, like, you know, almost everyone has, like, this stuff.
Yeah. In
various configurations, and I have this stuff. And, yeah, my main deck, almost everyone has most of this in various configurations, and I have this Cloud Shift. Yeah. And this 21st Land. Yeah. But I feel pretty strongly about 21st Land.
Also, Orio's Vengeance, great tweet. Banger message. I was just, the whole time Andrew was saying that, I was sitting giggling to myself about Orio's Vengeance. Ooh, that's a good point.
Yeah, a really classic scenario of that. But yeah, those are basically my takes. I don't know. I've seen some lists that have the 3 mana 2/2, the Steam Core weird instead of the Archaeologist, but I think 3 is 100 in Modern, so I'm pretty
That's like
skeptical.
the one in the most recent set.
Yeah.
In MKM. Okay,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
So, and that one, I don't know. It hasn't. I'm not really a believer. I've seen some lists that try to play Fable in this deck, but I mostly don't like fighting with the mana more.
That's a weird Flusterstorm art.
Yeah, I have no explanation for that.
Okay.
I also at some point tried Ashiok in my sideboard as a hate card for like Amulet that
Jace?
also has Jace. It also has anti-Yogg implications, but I kind of think it's just too bad. Like it does what you want to do, but I'm worried the rate it does that is too awful.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Those are my main opinions, but yeah, we can get to the Goryo thing.
I think it's time to fire it off.
Yeah. And I mean, one really hard thing about this deck is I think it's very hard to say which hands you should keep in general.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to we're gonna have some nice keeper molds.
Oh
probably.
no, I'm not looking forward to that. Also, if anyone who knows the story can tell me how long Ashiok has been Jace in disguise, I would like to know. Because I think it would be funny if it was just like forever. Like Ashiok never existed. It was just always a Jace illusion. They've never been in the same place at the same time. Only for Thunder Junction? That's such a boring answer. At the end of Woe, at the end of Woe? Ugh. Like, I was hoping it was going to be like Ashiok died in War of the Spark, and Jace kept it secret from everyone, and decided to use Ashiok as
Why
disguise.
would that make any sense?
I don't know, it's funny. I feel like in fantasy novels, people love, like, blank is secretly blank, you know? And no one ever thought Jace was secretly Ashiok, so, you know. Hashtag the Wanderer is ever cool.
I only like it if it makes sense.
Did I watch Secret Invasion? The Marvel show? I did. It was not very good. And I love Marvel shows.
If you ask Greg if he watched most Marvel things, the answer is probably yes. And he has opinions, and he'll tell you them.
Yeah. The Secret Invasion I waited on for so long because so many people told me it was so bad, and then I finally watched it, and then I didn't like it, but I don't know how, like, biased I was, because, like, I don't know, everyone I knew told me it was bad, and then I watched it and I thought it was bad, but... Are we gonna find a match? Wait, yeah, isn't it normally say stage 1?
I don't know.
Yeah, we're in stage 1, whatever that means. So.
I assume it will be fine.
Yeah.
This is the longest I've ever waited in a Modern League in my life.
Exclamation point Cadillac.
I mean, I can cancel and rejoin if you're concerned.
Greg is secretly Andrew was a great comment.
That is a great comment.
Andrew's just a really good ventriloquist. I don't exist.
There was never a Greg. No, actually, Greg, how do you feel about the alternative? I started the stream with the real Greg, but he quit the stream when he got a job.
Yeah.
Since then, I've been Greg.
I like that. Yeah.
But not originally.
It was about when War of the Spark ended, or not War of Wilds of Eldraine.
Yes. See, this is a classic example of a hand.
What is this hand?
Right. So it doesn't exactly have all the pieces together, but I think I'm pretty interested. I mean, basically, we need a discard outlet or an ephemerate for it to be good.
Yes.
And I generally think hands of that, like, basically, your deck does a lot of different broken things, and as long as your hand is reasonable assembling some of them, you're like, down. So I want to keep, and I don't want to do this because we need both these.
Yeah. I agree.
And on turn 1, we'll fetch for a Shadowy Backstreet.
Yes. That's the Orzhov
Yes.
Surveil land.
Something you'll learn about this deck as we go is that both of the black-white lands are your most fetch lands.
Yeah.
Goryo, Godless, and Shadowy Backstreet.
Yeah.
Opponent is also Living End. Wait, are they Living End? Oh, wow. They were last seen playing it today. Wow. Okay. I don't know what to do with that information. I mean, our hand is pretty good against living end if we don't do anything weird. So we probably just shouldn't do anything weird is my guess, but I don't know.
I don't want to do anything weird.
Yeah, because, like, if we just... Well, first of all, they could not be playing living end. We don't actually know for a fact.
I'm too afraid of that.
And second of all, like...
Should have chosen the draw.
I'm not choosing the draw. Second of all, the other thing is, like... Okay, we can grieve and solitude. So, like, we can put a lot of stuff in the yard.
That's true.
So I'm not that afraid.
So I'm in this group thread, and it's blowing up. I don't really know what it's blowing up about.
What do you mean, this group thread?
This group text of the people that I normally watch The Bachelor with.
Okay, this does not seem good at all.
I agree.
It's worse than, like, any card with colors. Okay, so now it's time to ask a classic question. Should we Thoughtseize them, or should we grief pitching Thoughtseize?
I want to go home.
I think we should just Thoughtseize.
Okay, I think we should Thoughtseize too.
But I don't think it's insane to grief pit Thoughtseize. Oh, wait, we could Thoughtseize ourselves. Wait, that's actually possibly great. Wait, is Thoughtseize yourself genius?
And then we'll Goryo's next turn, and also we'll have Gristlebrand in the yard?
Yes, it seems extremely good, actually.
Okay.
It looks pretty genius to me. I think we should do this.
Okay. Now you have to oops emote.
We will. They do know our hand now, as a fun fact.
Yes. The modern good grief comment was great, if that's what we're talking about. Yes, grief yourself is not something that's, easy to do. Man, they're not going to be playing Living End after all this.
Well, the thing about this play is that it might be good even if they're not Living End.
Yeah.
Like, this is just kind of a good play, I think. I mean, I understand it's a completely deranged play, but I think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Now, one thing about our Goryos is, if they are playing Living End, which they are, by the way.
Nice. Oh, we maybe don't want a Goryo's because then it exiles it.
Well, I mean, it's weird. See, on the one hand, we might want to Goryos on their turn, because then we can dodge Force Negation.
Oh, okay.
But on the other hand, if we Goryo's main phase, we can grief after we do it, which is really nice. Oh, and now we can play a land ephemerate our Gristlebrand, so it's way better.
Okay.
And then if they do fawn it, our Gristlebrand is just still in the yard, so it's pretty decent. I think we should just Goryo's main phase.
Okay.
And just make them have the fawn.
Oh, because we're gonna find a land.
And then we're gonna ephemerate, yeah.
Okay, right.
Well, don't worry, Greg. We only have about 14 cards to find a land.
Yeah. I mean, also this is good because we're really playing into my game.
Your game. Oh, Gristlebrandon.
Gristlebrandon's my game. Also, I guess if we ephemerate it, it's not like that good because they're just gonna cast Living End, right?
Well, they won't have any livings left in hand after this. Don't
point.
worry. That's not. What you know is that once you do the fatty with this deck, like most of your problems solve themselves.
I see.
Like
I didn't get to play my game.
Like they were gonna go to 10, we were gonna go to 24. We're gonna draw 14 cards.
Yeah.
Play a land, ephemerate Gristlebrand, grief them. Hopefully grief them again.
Sure.
Then if they still have a living enough to double griefs, we'll probably there's 2 griefs in the bin coming back.
Yeah.
Then we'll put some solitudes in the bin probably. Like,
sure.
Trust me, this wasn't just gonna be okay for them.
Yeah.
Oh, we might just put some attracts to hand size. Like,
ooh, nice. Okay, yeah.
It's gonna be like what's gonna happen to them is egregious. Okay, so we definitely want Purges for Leyline of the Void.
Okay.
That's their main hate card. We definitely want Teferis because it's an answer for Leyline of the Void that also stops their cascade.
Yeah.
So it's very convenient. I don't know if we want Destroy Evil. It's not that good.
Right.
Like, it sort of doesn't do anything. So... But...
Do we want Fawn to counter Living End?
Well, wait, we definitely want Fluster. That has to come in.
Okay.
And I think Pending does basically nothing. I know you can Pending for 4 and Living End in, theory, but yeah. Okay, so off that, I mean, the fawns seem... It's mostly a question of what's bad. Because, see, like, Solitude is sort of good.
Yeah.
Like,
It seems pretty good. Doesn't
Yeah.
it like, really mess with their plan?
I guess it does. Basically, I don't know what to cut. I mean, one card we're allowed to cut is just Thoughtseize.
Oh. That makes sense. I was wondering if you were going to say Cloud Shift, but...
Oh, we're allowed to cut that too. I mean, this is like... But like, how many Solitudes do you... I mean, we could have all 4 Solitudes.
Whoa.
This is 62.
Yeah.
Is the challenge. Like, I don't really know what our worst cards are here. Like, it seems like the cards that put fatties in the bin and like enable our own game plan are pretty great.
I agree.
And I don't often use Trim Gristlebrand, but against them that makes no sense. We want to mill over it very badly.
I agree.
Like, it's kind of seems to me that possibly Fawn is our worst card.
Yeah, I agree.
Uh,
I don't mind a weird 1 Fawn. Or we could just cut it and put the Cloud Shift back in.
no, I think we want access to it when like seeing all these cards and drawing all these cards.
That's true, that's true.
Like, after we make a fatty, we might want to Fawn them. Like, I almost want to fit like 2 for that reason. I kind of like this maybe, but
okay, that
it's
makes
sort
sense.
of weird.
Yeah, I don't think it's that weird.
Yeah, I'm not totally sure how the right sideboard is.
So I'm going to take these off. Because they're kind of broken. If anyone subscribes, yell, chat, chat has to yell loudly so we notice.
So this is an example of a hand that does nothing, but it has the potential to do a lot of things.
Yes.
Because notably, if we find Grief, our hand is good.
Yes.
We'll just rescan them.
Yeah.
And if we find a fatty, we'll bin it off the scry, hopefully.
Right.
And our hand is good.
Right.
I think I'm interested in keeping on the
Okay.
draw, but it's not obvious. I also, like, obviously 2 is kind of too many, but I do like that it has an answer for Leyline.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think I'm in for this, but, you know, it could go wrong very easily. I would say this kind of hand, this hand I'm unconfident at.
Sure. Where the last one you were confident.
Correct.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Azax. I couldn't hear you, so those ones don't count.
No. I don't think I think it's definitely a mole if that's the case, yeah.
Yeah.
Their vein lands really tying them together. Okay. I mean, if we do find a Solitude, one nice thing is we can always pitch the Solitude, then after it comes back, ephemerate for 2 full more kills.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is nice, but we obviously have to find the Solitude. Like, our hand currently still does nothing.
Yeah.
One funny thing about this deck, too, for those unfamiliar, such as Greg, is that if
I
you,
am unfamiliar, yes. Tell me the funny thing.
if you ephemerate Grief, you actually get 3 Thoughtseizes.
Oh, that is nice. I didn't know that, but...
Well...
I appreciate you telling me anyway.
I'm letting you know.
Thank you.
I mean, that isn't horrible. It's so if we top this, it's like basically 3 looks for 6 fatties.
Yeah.
But if we miss, we're gonna die.
Okay.
Probably. Well, maybe not. They actually only have 10 power right now.
And like, okay, also if we hit like Solitude, it's pretty good.
Well, you can't pick Solitude.
Sorry, if Solitude goes into the bin.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, let's top this.
I wanna put it on top, I think. Would I say that Grief Ephemerate is fun, inviting, and or replayable? You know that I'm not a fan of Modern, okay? Don't ask me these questions.
And I guess we can probably just get like Basic Island. I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
There could maybe be a weird spot where like we end up with our lands screwing us in some way if we do that, but I don't think that's gonna happen. We might want to wait a turn. I don't think waiting a turn makes sense.
No. They mean if we find one of our fawns, we might I see. Yes.
They
might not go for it. Just into face up fawn.
I buy that.
Like we don't have a blue card, but they don't know that.
Yes. Okay, we mill the tracks in Solitude.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Well, see, like, so now they basically cannot go for it ever until they do something with our graveyard.
Yes.
Also, if we can't just Goryo's next turn.
Right.
So, like, they're pretty dead, actually.
And we have a 1/4, Andrew.
I mean, maybe they have some sort of weird graveyard hate is possible, but...
Urgborg, son of Turgborg?
Really awarding us Retching Island, if I'm being honest.
That's true.
Yeah, they could have Endurance. That's definitely true. And some people do play Subtlety in this deck, but I have not been too impressed by it in the context of
In
Goryos.
our deck or
Yeah, in our deck.
Okay.
Sorry, most living decks play Subtlety. That doesn't matter to us.
Yeah.
I mean, they could have Subtletied our Velagi, I suppose, but
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah. Okay. The waves have been awoken.
Okay. I mean, I think my plan is to Goryo's Atraxa and Ephemerate Atraxa.
Yeah, I mean, if they Endurance, I think we'll be fine.
Well, I guess, I mean, one thing we could do is nothing.
Mm-hmm.
With the idea that if they Endurance, we can respond with Goryo's.
Yeah.
Huh. Maybe that's better.
Is there a way that their graveyard gets so big that Atraxa Solitude won't be enough?
I think it's extremely hard.
Yeah.
Especially because they can only living in at sorcery speed now.
Yeah. How many Endurances do they usually play? Like 3?
3-ish, yeah. I mean, also we can look at their list. Goldfish the bot told us their list, right?
Yeah. Wait,
Oh, I don't know where it is.
Here, I'll find it.
Greg, find their list for me.
Oh, it's close. It's there.
Thank you for your assistance.
4 Endurance.
Okay.
Okay, I like attack for 1 play a land Sego.
Yeah, I think that seems good. And I mean, we can Ephemerate Velagi at some point as well.
Yeah.
Just to like get something going.
Also, look, we're winning. Can I just hold on? Fix this. Fix this. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I guess if they like living end with 2 Endurances, then like I don't know, they got us.
Yeah, they got us. So I guess I want to start by surveilling, I think.
Okay.
And then assess from there.
Okay.
But I guess we're surveilling, we're not ephemerating because we don't want to tap out of Goryo's.
Yeah.
But I think that's fine.
I agree. You should have gotten.
Oh, I should have gone to his archive. Sorry, you're right.
Fine.
Okay, that's great actually.
Oh, true. Yeah. Because now we can splice.
I don't think there's a reason to act now, though.
I agree.
Like, we can still just go for it on their end step if we want to.
Yeah.
Which makes a ton of sense to me. So, I'm pretty just attack for the time being.
16! Still winning!
I sort of think... if our opponent wants to force the action, they might need to, like, hard cast a random guy.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to do that, but it's possible that if they were MSJ, they would just, like, have slammed a Curator last turn.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, it's kind of nice. At their end step, we can Goryo's in response. If they have double pitch endurance, okay, good beats.
Yeah.
We'll redouble the Ephemerate, it's fine.
Yeah.
If either of them resolves, they basically lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think we should go for it.
Agreed.
Good talk. All right. Well, I mean, the matchup is hideously good.
Yeah.
I mean...
Were they, like, watching us?
I don't know. But,
They just could not imagine victory? Maybe they just had no endurances? Oh, yeah, we did it. We did it! We made it to stage 1! Do you think if we win again, we'll be in stage 2? Can we add a booster pack to our deck?
Wow. What, do you think we'll open any good ones?
I don't know. We might open that Steam Core card. I mean... It's in the most recent set.
We could maybe use a nice, red sealed king.
Ooh, okay. Now we're opening packs. Okay, I had never actually done the red seal glass card thing.
Ooh, that thing's nice.
Oh god, it's messed up.
What I don't know is, and this is something I legitimately don't know,
Yeah.
is whether it doubles the chance for the glass card to break or not.
I don't think it does.
Okay.
But
I wasn't sure if it checked, like, each...
Kraken IRL pack has been redeemed!
Greg, well, this hand's a sneak, by the way, so I'm gonna keep it.
This hand's a... Oh, yeah, okay.
This hand is
sorry, yeah.
all rolled up, turn 3 attacks.
Yeah. It does double the chance that it breaks.
Oh, does it? Okay. To be clear, it's sort of immaterial because usually, like, you try to make a bunch of those and then not expend them till super endgame.
Yeah.
But, like... Okay.
Well, our opponent has put the card Stalactite Stalker.
I mean, this is probably a red-black Inti deck, is what this means.
Oh, sure, okay. Anyway, the IRL pack we're gonna crack is this Lord of the Rings Collector Booster! Ooh, exciting. Very exciting. I got it at the thing that I queued for the PT, and I had some tickets from the thing that I won, you know? The LCQ. And I used them on this Lord. Maybe it has one of Won the Ring. Yeah. You never know. This is hard to open. Ugh. Whoa, a tentacle.
You do love a nice foil tentacle.
What
token.
makes tentacle tokens?
I don't know.
Is it like the 2 of Won the Ring? Yeah, that would be nice. Anyway, here's some nice Lord of the Rings cards. You know, a Watcher in the West. Okay, this Bewitching Leechcraft, and this Flash Spirit guy, and this, what is this one? Oh yeah, the Elf That Scries. Not a very good card. Look at how foil these are. Gimli's Fury. Gimli very angry. Maybe it'll make us discard. Oh, Shadowfax, here to tell us the meaning of haste. Also, some banger reminder text today. Everyone else's fair game. Great reminder text.
Oh, that reminder text is a banger.
Then the owl card that could have just taken the ring, you know? A cool forest. Legolas Master Archer. That's fun. The Doors of Durin. Look at these cool Lord of the Ring cards that I definitely know about. Assemble the Entmoot. You know, a nice Entmoot. Nazgul. Just a normal Nazgul. I hear that one's maybe worth something. Oh, it's Minas Tirith. Full art. That one's kind of pretty.
Okay, so hear me out. I think I should main phase Tainted Indulgence.
Well, there's more. These collector boosters have just so many rares in them.
Because we might want to pitch Grief after we Tainted Indulgence.
Wait, what did they... Oh, yeah, okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna... What? Okay. It's weird.
Anyway, here's our last few cards. It's Prince Imahil the Fair with cool art, Foil Gothmog with cool art, and Foil the Shire with cool art. Really a lot of cool art. Oh, not now there's crack packing to do. We didn't get any, you know, like, really cool. No, like, of the numbered ones, you know? And then on the back of the tentacle is food. So I don't know.
Is that because, like, you can eat octopus? Or?
I guess so, yeah.
Greg, how would you say you feel about octopus?
Eating it?
Yeah.
Not a huge fan. Like calamari.
Yeah, you think it's like mid?
I think it's mid, yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, I would say that I like the flavor of octopus, but the texture is kind of weird for me.
Yeah. I do like, you know, playing green and white cards, and I did get the green land and the white land. That's kind of cool. Maybe I'll put them in a commander deck.
I'm sure you will. Alright,
I mean, I do just have one commander deck that I maintain.
I'm aware of that.
Neither of them will go in it, because, you know. Texture is hit or miss. Oh, yeah, on Octopus. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for redeeming Kraken IRL pack. Hope you enjoyed it.
Well, our draws developed exceptionally poorly. We just needed cards with colors, and we're having trouble finding those.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I guess I'll discard a fetch, because probably Basing Surveillance have me covered.
Yeah.
And then let's play, like, Shadowy Backstreet.
Sure.
Any bangers? Okay.
Not a banger.
Well, I mean, we need to find... I mean, we sort of need to find anything, but some nice hits would be Goryo's Faithful Mending or another Tainted Indulgence.
Wow, they must have also opened some collector boosters. Look at their lands. Oh, they're Death Shadowing.
Mardu Shadow, apparently. Okay. Well, I mean, I think I'm gonna pending... Well, one thing is... If we pitch Solitude, we do shrink their shadow. We can pitch Solitude and kill their shadow.
Oh, like targeting the Stalactite Stalker.
Yes. So wait, let's start by griefing them, and then we'll do that.
Oh, just hard cast grief.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
that makes sense.
Derek, that's the line I want. Yeah, but I just want to grief them first. It is, by the way, possible to win games with this deck where you never reanimate anything. I've done it before. I'm not saying it's like common.
Sure.
But it does happen.
Like never reanimate and never scam?
Well, that one's pretty unusual, but...
Okay.
More like I played a game against, actually, Scam, funnily enough, where my opponent just opened on double ley line, I never moved either of them, and I won.
Okay, sure.
But I think at some point I scammed Solitude or something.
Yeah.
Like, I mean...
How much does it cost to sacrifice the Stalker?
2 reprieves. Okay, that is problematic.
Agreed.
It costs 3. So... Yeah, I mean, obviously that's very bad, but... It sort of seems like we should Solitude on their turn.
Yeah.
Oh god, it's so much worse though, because then they can sack this, because they don't gain life and our thing dies.
Yeah.
Like, it might be better to force the reprieve so we can hard cast Solitude next turn if they reprieve it. Hope they sack a Stalker next turn and get him. I don't think they're going to do that. I think they're going to hold up reprieve whatever they do.
Yeah. I mean, what if we just, like, let them go? We can block the Death Shadow, and then we can Solitude a thing. We can Solitude a thing, they'll reprieve it, and then we block a Death Shadow, go to 1.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Hard cast Solitude. I mean, I guess we're still dead to that, is the issue, because of Menace.
Yeah, but... It still seems maybe better than...
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm down to pass.
Okay, I think we should pass.
I mean, also, if we get another turn, I mean, for one thing, we could always draw Goryos.
Yeah.
Well... Okay, if you block this on a path priority, I mean, well... I just don't know what you expect to happen. I mean, yeah, like, we could not cast it, but, like... What do you... I don't really understand what you think the gain of not casting it is I think, where I'm at. like, we live if we block the Shadow and do nothing, yes, but... Why is that better than Solituding? Because you don't want to let them reprieve? Like, I don't think that really makes sense. Like, I think we should cycle to make it a 4-4. That's annoying because now if I Solitude it, their Shadow doesn't die.
Well, it actually does die because of combat.
Oh, that's true.
It will just be a 1-1.
Okay, so I guess I think we should still do it now.
Okay, and probably now is best?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, I mean, they're just going to reprieve it, but whatever.
Well, I know, but now at least they don't know their cards.
Yeah.
So, like, if they draw a spell they want to cast,
Yeah,
right. And if they choose to sack this to kill our grief and therefore not gain life, that's fine.
Yeah.
What? What is this? Their card is reprieve. We know it's reprieve.
Why? Well, they're
it's
tapping
okay.
2
Well,
mana.
they tapped not for white there. On
Oh, I see. They just messed
So I was like, that makes no sense.
Yeah. I don't know. You tap for the wrong colors all the time.
No, don't be ridiculous.
Think of all the times you failed to cast Omnath Locus of Mana on stream. They know. They've seen it.
That doesn't sound like something I would do.
Oh, their card was bolts.
Okay, well, good beats.
Yeah.
Well, I don't really know how to sideboard against whatever the hell we're playing against.
I mean, is Celestial Purge good?
It seems good, yeah. Solitudes are good.
Yeah.
It seems like possibly we want to be the Thoughtseize, not the Thoughtseizer.
Yeah, that makes sense.
As it were. I mean, like, this is pretty close to what I want. Like, I want to have these, I want to have these.
Yeah.
This might not be a Cloud Chip matchup.
Yeah, okay.
In general, this is kind of a high resource card, not a low resource card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate. I'm pretty sure Beard Guy has never made a mistake before.
What? Do you really watch our stream and not know who I am?
I think lots of people watch our stream and don't know who we are. You know, people wander into our stream all the time, Andrew.
It says right up there, Pro Tour winner and Black Lotus winner streaming.
Yeah. Well, they don't know which one you are.
Well, yeah, but I'm clearly one of them.
That doesn't mean you're not Beard Guy.
Yeah, I guess that's true. To be fair, when I won the PT, I did have factually a goatee. So
nice. Noah's heard of us. System on the left, magic on the right. That's even true.
It's a classic shadowy backstreet angle.
Pro Tour winner and Black Lotus winner could be the same person. Yeah, if I win the next PT, I will be.
Okay, I want to bin this.
Okay, that makes sense.
If Greg wins the next PT, then I'm gonna name our stream like 2 PT winners stream or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think I just want to pending this undersea sewers.
Okay. Andrew needs to go to the next Black Lotus thing. That's true. They did say that next year they'll probably put up another Black Lotus for first.
Yeah. I'm not sure how many... Okay, I think I just want to bin this. Even though theoretically it's going to surveil land, that doesn't seem...
Well, the plural is peas tea. Also, our Celestial Purges really like to be in pairs.
Yeah, which is impressive because we only have 2.
Oh, I know. Which of our Celestial Purges do you think is the system, and which of our Celestial Purges do you think is the magic?
Yeah, that is beyond human understanding, I think. Alright, so I'm just gonna play this in pass, I think. There's some reasons to do the Tin Indulgence now, but, like, Reprieve seems like such a big punish for that.
Yeah, agreed.
Like... Okay, so I guess now I should do it, because I don't want to get Bowmastered.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Griselbrand in the bin. Action to you.
Yep.
I mean, it is true that Bowmaster is sort of annoying against Griselbrand. It's not, like, that problematic.
Yeah.
Like, we can always, honestly, wait a turn on the Griselbrand. We're under no pressure.
Yeah, we could just Celestial Purge the bowman.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Exactly. You know I know.
I don't know that you know, though. We're technically under 2 pressure. Good comment.
Yeah, like, I think this might be a, like... it's tricky. It could be a Kill Bowmaster EOT animate Gristlebeezy angle.
It's an instant. Whoa.
Yeah. That was why our plan in the previous game against Living End, remember, was to... You're trolling me.
The Celestial Purge. Sorry. I thought Celestial Purge was the sorcery.
Oh. It's... Our hand is all instants and Archaeologists.
Okay, I knew Goryo's was an instant.
Okay.
Though that would have been a funny troll. Is there a Goryo, like, in Kamigawa? Or is it just Goryo? Do you want to play the Archaeologist? I guess not.
I don't think so, because I think I might want a Goryo.
You might want to... Okay, yeah. This looks like an anybody's game situation. Yeah.
I mean, wait. I think this situation is potentially anybody's game. Not to be confused with an anybody's game situation, which I typically say when we can't possibly lose no matter what they have.
Lose, yeah. Ooh, Andrew is Goryo's.
That's
Goryo.
Nice.
Okay.
So you're saying you're more of the Vengeance?
I guess so.
Like, wait, like, if Arbor just, like, has some sort of graveyard... I guess I don't really know what graveyard card I'm worried about. But I'm sort of worried about some sort of graveyard hate they would find.
Goryo is an angry spirit. It is kind of clear from the card, I'll be honest.
Should I purge the Bowmaster now? I guess I probably should. No real reason to take one.
I guess. Is an acceptable argument. I mean, we're winning. Now we're tied.
Yeah, but we're going to take one from our Marsh Flats, so
I
keep that in mind.
I know. Oh, Goryo is a name. It's a type of spirit. Ah.
Oh, I did not know that. Also, is that true?
Which of us is the artifact and which of us is the hate?
Okay,
I mean, it'd be very funny if I were the hate.
I mean, I'm definitely going to Goryo's now.
Yeah.
It's not a basic, because I think our life wasn't
yeah.
a pretty real threat. And I think typically when you're gate on any color, you're gate on white, so I think white is the go-to here.
Yeah. I do say a lot of mean things, that's true.
Yeah, that is mostly what Greg's known for. Many are saying this. And, like, they can reprieve it if they would like.
I think that's what they're thinking about.
I mean, I can also Bowmasters in response here, but we just untap. It's fine. Yeah. So... Alright. Gristlebrand in. Attempt to move to our turn.
Wow. Look at us playing my game.
Alright, let's attack with Gristlebeezy.
Love it.
I guess... Yeah, there's some reasons we could want to draw 7 first.
Well, I mean, the big one to not is Orcish Bowmaster, right?
Well, they want us to reach purge it.
Oh, good point.
That doesn't...
Oh, I forgot about that.
I think we should draw 7 first.
Okay, let's draw 7 first.
Because, there like, could be worlds where we end up, like, binning and intervening that attracts this turn also. And yeah, okay, this just doesn't matter. We just have it.
Yeah.
If we didn't have the purge, it would be different here.
I agree.
Right. Do I ever need this land? I think I probably just want 2 white lands, yeah.
May as well draw 7 as a treat.
You'll have to get a nice draw 7 in. Now, by the way, I think that they had the one, so we probably can't, it probably never ends up mattering, but
yeah,
that's fine.
Wow, look at this nice hand.
Honestly, it's kind of not that good. We've not found Ephemerate, which is what we'd like to find. I mean, it'll be okay. Don't worry, there's more cards where that came from.
Yeah.
But okay, so let's I think grief them now.
Okay.
Underworld Breach Reprieve. Well, I don't think Reprieve is going to matter at all. So let's take Underworld Breach.
Okay. Wow, that's a real fancy They have a lot of fancy cards.
So, I think I want to draw 7 again.
Okay.
Like, I understand we go to 5, but, like, I don't know, I'd really like to find Ephemerate.
Yeah.
And, like, we can Solitude one of their creatures, like, we can gain Life Faithful Mending, like, we're not really that close to being dead.
Yeah.
I guess, hold on. We should consider fetching a basic first.
Just to thin?
No, to be able to fetch a basic. We could draw both our basics.
Oh, sure. Well, then we could just play the basic.
Oh, that's true. Okay, so I can just draw.
Okay.
Good call. Okay, well, we bricked. It's gonna be okay.
Are we gonna Solitude our own Gristlebrand to gain 7?
Wait. First, let's now, I think, cast Faithful Mending.
Oh, sure. Okay.
So I'm gonna play Plains.
Okay.
Or the island.
Yeah.
And then cast Faithful Mending.
Okay. 2 more looks at Ephemerate.
Yeah, just 2 more looks at Ephemerate. This is why people play 5 of these, by the way. Okay, great.
Sure.
So now we found backup Goryo's, which is very good, even though it's not that. So
yeah.
And we can just discard Iron some Atraxas, whatever.
Sure. Whoa, you're so close to casting those.
Now let's kill all their stuff.
Yeah.
So like, kill this. Grief, pitch it. Let's Thoughtseize their reprieve. Might as well. So we could Solitude or Gristlebrand. I think I'd rather Solitude this.
Okay.
And we have another Faithful Mending in the bin still.
Sure, yeah.
So, it's like, it's pretty free.
I do want to, like, not be dead to Lightning Bolts off the top, but we are not dead.
We're not, yeah. I also thought about that a small amount.
Yeah.
Alright. Gristlebrand dies. I don't know, we can discard, like, a fetch, whatever.
Sure. I mean, the 3rd Philology Archaeologist isn't going to do anything, but...
We might need the 3rd Philology Archaeologist, you know? Alright. Well, I liked how we sideboarded. So their deck is like, they have like a lot of like cheap beaters, basically.
Yeah.
But it seems like our deck is pretty well, we have all our purges and our prismatic endings in.
I mean, how evil are their beaters?
It seems like not that evil. Yeah. I don't think we want that. I mean, we could want this cloud shift back. Well, the game has literally ended, so now it's not anybody's game. We can all agree on that, can't we?
I think it could be your game, Noah.
Yeah, I'm down to submit. I don't know. I mean, the thing I'm the least certain of is this cloud trip, but I think I like all the cards in here better.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we were kind of desperately searching for it, but nah.
Well, that does happen, certainly.
Yeah.
I mean, usually when you cast a big thing, you get to, blink and stuff. But, oh yeah, so this hand I think is a clear keep in this matchup. We just want to be interactive. We don't want them all getting into their Thoughtseize reprieve deck.
Yeah.
Like, this hand, we can kill a thing, kill another thing. We have almost the whole thing lined up.
Yeah.
All we're missing is the most important and hardest to find piece.
Goryo's.
Well, definitely a legitimate problem with this deck is there are sometimes games where, like, all that matters is whether you can find Goryos in a relevant time frame.
Sure.
And you just fail to do so. You only have 4 of them.
Yeah.
Well, what's good about it is you have enough plan Bs and enough interaction that, like, it's not like when that happens you always lose, but that definitely is sometimes you just lose because of that.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so I assume they're going to Thoughtseize Tainted Indulgence here, but...
Sure. Probably.
Our hand's still pretty functional after that. I mean, we just have 2 kill spells lined up. Wow. I don't know what that means. Let's Meticulous Archive.
Yep.
So this is weird. I understand that our opponent just binned it.
Uh-huh. I mean, I kind of won it. They just binned it.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird because the pending is sort of running with it, but I guess it seems better than the average card.
I think I want to keep it.
Okay. I'm in.
I know it's a little weird, but...
I mean, this is like, what do you call it? You bet they got the Bowman? Yeah, that would make sense, Noah, for sure.
For when we go for Tainted Indulgence, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we can just not go for it, though, if they just, like, sit there with their mana up. It's...
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't really work against instants. Like, if I were them and I had Monster, I would main phase it because of this interaction.
Yeah.
Oh, Dothy, that's what they're protecting? Okay, sure. I mean... So would we rather pending that or purge it or just taint... I mean, you just can't taint into it, so... I guess I'd rather pending it because pending is a sorcery.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I think we just go swamp pending.
Yeah.
And there's no way to script this tapping, fun fact.
That's nice.
I also did not...
can you target things that are, like... Can you mess up with pending?
Oh, wait, maybe you can't? Wait.
Target not...
If it's... Yes, you can. You can target anything.
Yeah.
That is one of the things it gets, certainly. It also gets, permanence. It's pretty good against permanence.
I mean, not lands.
Well, yeah. I mean, what do you expect to be getting against everything, yeah. Greg? Come on.
I mean, temporaries. Not very good against those.
That's true. Well, I've been very happy pending. Again, I don't know what pending is supposed to be bad against. Okay, well, obviously, great draw.
Yeah.
They might have Bowmaster, so we're just going to play Marsh Flats Go.
Yep.
And if they Bowman EOT, we'll respond with Tainted Indulgence.
Yep.
If they don't, then I don't know what will happen. We'll figure it out.
We can also just Solitude the Bowmasters.
I don't really want to do that.
I don't really want to do that either.
Maybe at their next end step we could consider doing that, but I don't know. Because it does sort of feel like they have it, but also our clock is like glacial right now. Like we're not in a rush.
I mean, we are crushing them. 20-9? That's... whew, baby! 20-7!
Dothy. Okay. I think I want to respond to that.
I like respond to that.
Yeah, seems good.
Do you want to... Should we maybe fetch first?
Why?
Just to find the Surveil Land? Because I assume we're going to find a Surveil Land anyway. And then we have more information.
Wouldn't we want to find somebody on second then?
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Okay, so notably, now we can Solitude all of their creatures, if you would like. But it's not even really clear we should do that, bizarrely, because Goryozing attracts and then having the frame rate all up for that is maybe just better.
I think I want to do that.
Which thing?
Sorry, I want to not kill all their creatures.
Yeah, okay, so if we're not killing all the creatures, then I guess we should just Marsh Flats for a Surveil Land now.
Yep. I mean, I guess we could, like, leave the option, like, maybe if they like place something else, like we could just like because we don't really need the surveil land.
Oh
like-
wait, chat's right. Ephemerate attracts us Irrel because they're but except if we solid other creatures, they won't beat 7.
That's true.
Okay, so I'm back to thinking we should just let all this happen.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean it just matters because if we solitude things, they'll just gain life, and we can just ephemerate solitude on our turn if something goes wrong.
Yeah. Okay.
And the only downside of this really is that we might put a banger under their Dothy Voidwalker if we mill it, but I think having the option is worth that potential risk. Maybe they have reprieve, but that also just doesn't matter.
Yep. You could also just not get a surveil land.
Yeah, but our deck has a lot. Like, we're not going to run out.
Okay.
I think it's worth it.
Sure.
I mean, that seems pretty okay.
Yeah. I mean, they can't even use it, right? Because, like, of how it's worded.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to bin it? I was wondering if it's kind of a good draw.
Oh, I think it is a good draw.
Then we should top it.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, I misunderstood what was happening. Great draw.
All right, I'm going to Goryo's Atraxa.
I love Goryo's Atraxa.
If it's very hard to stop. Because if they reprieve it, they die.
Yeah.
If they bowman, they die.
Uh-huh.
So, I'm not sure what's going to happen. Maybe they have something weird.
Yeah, I like how many of those modes include them dying.
Okay. Well, that resolves.
Maybe they have, like, Solitude or something?
I don't know what's going to happen here, but I'm not that worried. Goryo's is back to our hand. All right. Goryo's Atraxa. Thoughts? Okay. I don't really know the card to look for. It may exist.
I mean, Surgical would be a...
Oh, that's true. Okay, so let's find, like, Goryo's... I don't know. Another Atraxa... Oh, no, probably Grief.
Yeah.
I guess this is all relevant. Grief.
Yeah, I don't know. Just have some
Hollowed
fun.
Fountain.
You know, you look like
Pending.
you're having fun.
Oh, I'm having fun. Like, I mean, and I guess I'll just kill them. I don't know. I guess I grief them first. I don't know. Nothing matters. I don't know what's going to go wrong here. Slaughter Pact, I guess.
Oh no. Not playing around Slaughter Pact. Wait, doesn't Slaughter Pact say non-black?
Oh yeah, it does.
Can we show
the no UI is great.
It's just, would you like cards? And you can say no?
Oh, the UI is heinous too because the options are done and no. So like, you pick some cards, and then if you pick no, you just get none. Like, there's no reason for the UI to be
like... Why is it done and no?
It could just be done.
Yeah.
If you select none, you get none. Like, there's no reason for the UI to be this none.
Ooh, Force of Despair. That's a nice one. Ooh, we could have been pacted in paper. That's true. Oh, we didn't move up to stage 2. What the heck?
Yeah, we're still in stage 1. Unlucky.
Otter House, we did make that joke already, but banger joke. I made it thinking it was a joke, and Andrew was then like, no, people actually do that.
Yeah, you can't really make that joke when that's just like a thing people
I didn't know.
in the
I
last,
thought it was
2
a
weeks.
meme. I'm too busy thinking about Standard, Andrew.
What are you thinking about Standard?
I just stare at my copies of... I'm deciding, should I find the new Inspiring Vantages from Thunder Junction, or should I use my Kaladesh Inspiring Vantages? What do you think? Should I get them?
Probably the OGs.
Should I find some full art ones, do you think? Or like, maybe a nice mix? So I know which ones used to be Sundown Passes and which ones used to be basic?
Well, that's genius, obviously. Yeah, exactly. It makes sense. Are you the reason they can't fix it because it will break your workflow?
Wow, that's great, Otter House. Oh, man. Our stream is nice.
Yeah, I mean, I did file a bug that they shouldn't fix Chancellor of the Tangle for the greater good.
Wait,
They were
sorry, can
unmoved.
you remind me what was broken about Chancellor of the
Oh, for a
Tangle?
while it didn't generate mana.
Okay. I
Just
mean,
set up.
obviously I know because Michael's my name and Gristle Branding is my game. I just play a ton of Neoform off stream. Azax just doesn't know. And obviously I've never 5-0'd, so it's never been posted.
Yeah, an important thing you have to understand about Greg is the reason he hates Neoform streams so much is he gets so much of that in his free time.
Right, exactly. It's like, that's all I do anyway.
Okay, this hand seems like an easy maul.
Yeah,
This hand seems like a pretty easy keep.
agreed.
And as far as the tech goes, I think it's just Solitude.
Oh. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
I mean, I don't know. I don't really want to... I mean, it could be a land, I guess, but I don't really mind having 3
No,
lands.
I like the lands.
For one thing, I like being able to go Shadowy Backstreet into untapped land
Yeah.
if we decide that's what we want to do.
I mean, I assume we're just gonna do that.
Okay, that's been that.
Yeah. By Godless Shrine. By God.
I mean, the ideal there would have been to been a fatty.
Yeah, well, I understand that. Thank you for your explanation.
I think you might need. I think you might need a more detailed explanation, Greg.
Okay. Are you fat shaming Atraxa?
Uh,
She looks great.
okay, I'm gonna fetch Basic Island and Kaz Archaeologist, I guess.
Okay.
Well, this actually could be the mirror in theory. If they're playing a list that splashes Fable, they could have this card, which is a thing people do.
Thoughts on the blue-black bean creature from OTJ? I don't know which creature that is.
I think.
Oh, is that the big one?
No. There's a 2 and a 2/3 with the text when you evoke an elemental, draw a card.
Ah, okay.
I mean, that's not what it says, but that is what it says.
Oh, is it Kellen?
No, it's Satoru.
Oh, that
Mizawa.
one. Okay, yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's good, but
Kellen doesn't work with... Kellen is
I'm
like
not
whenever you
certain of that.
cast a thing not from your hand, that's not what's happening.
Kellen is some unbelievably different text.
Yeah, okay.
This card's basic text is that when you...
Okay.
Well, we did just mill over Atraxa.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like... I think I would like to cast the card Thoughtseize.
Well, yeah, the question is, should we do that? Because if we Thoughtseize, we can't Goryo's Ephemerate this turn.
Oh, right.
But now, okay, it's fine, though. We could Thoughtseize them and EOT Goryos,
Okay.
which is reasonable. So I guess I think we should Thoughtseize them. Mostly because I have no idea what the hell their deck is doing.
I want to Thoughtseize them. I'm too afraid.
Okay, I'm going to play a Polluted Delta first, though.
I love that.
Yeah, just because...
Play around Make Disappear.
Well, mostly there might be a scenario where we want to animate the Traxa in response to them doing something.
Yeah.
Like, if our opponent had some sort of graveyard hate, they might go for it now.
Yeah.
Well, I don't really know what I'm afraid of, but I don't know what their deck does. Huh. Our Thoughtseize was reprieved. Okay. I mean, I'm inclined to just Goryos on their end step still.
Okay.
I mean, Burn would be surprising because they played Elegant Parlor on 1. Right? Like...
Also,
like,
how dare you not send a message there?
what message would I send, sorry?
Attacking for 0?
You're sure this is creativity? Wow, you guys are very certain of a lot of things. Okay, well, I guess I'll Goryo's Atraxa in response.
Sure.
I mean, I won't get to attack with it, but, I think it'll be fine.
I think it'll be fine.
I guess I sort of regret not doing the main phase now, but whatever. I'm not that concerned.
Yeah.
Wait, the reason to do this now is that I don't want to waste my mana. It's a pretty simple reason, right? After you draw a bunch of cards, do you really want to waste your mana? I get that I can't save it now, but...
Yeah.
Like, I feel like the 2 mana burning a hole in our pocket is a pretty legitimate argument. Okay, these all seem good. And then, I don't know, a land of some sort?
Yeah, like Marsh Flats?
Yeah, I guess a random fetch is fine. I don't think it matters too much. I guess there's an argument the instant shouldn't be Goryos because we also need to find a fatty, but finding Goryos is often the hardest part.
Yeah,
so I think I just want the Goryos.
Okay, I like that.
I don't know, the too many thing, like, I'm just, like, pretty willing to die on this hill, like, when I draw lots of cards, it causes me to want to spend my mana. Isn't that, yeah, God. Alright, let's Thoughtseize them a bunch of times.
Okay.
Thoughtseize number 1. Okay, it's creativity.
Nice.
Let's take creativity.
Nice. Something, something, the card the deck is named after.
Let's Thoughtseize them again.
Okay.
Let's take Fable.
I like take Fable.
I don't really care about Lightning Bolt or Leyline Binding.
Agreed.
And then I think I just want a Tainted Indulgence.
Me too.
So like fetch some random land, Tainted Indulgence.
Yeah. We should fetch like Watery Grave, I think.
I think I want to fetch... Oh, I see.
Godless Shrine is in the bin, but it's fine. We can just...
Yeah, okay. I guess we'll fetch... Well, I mean, this can be a basic plane, so it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not really sure what all the sun and moon discussion in the chat is, and I think it's just better that I ignore it, right?
Yeah, there's certainly a lot of discussion about it, though.
Way to not tap the wrong mana.
Okay, great. Let's discard Traxa.
Love it. I wonder if we were gonna do that, we should have done it before Thoughtseizing.
Oh. Well, I don't know though. I don't really wanna. Maybe. Again, it's bad to attract. It's somewhat bad to attract turns you can't.
Yeah.
Do anything else.
Right.
But like, it's not even.
That's nice because I believe that's the card they drew.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. They had mined the Seiju Binding Bolt. Yeah.
These 4 cards. Hang on, F6 on their turn. They binned Dorman Mine. Sure. I mean, that's good for multiple reasons. I mean, like, to be honest, given their hand, I don't even hate waiting a turn on our thing, because okay, if we Goryo's the Atraxa, we won't be able to ephemerate it because of Teferi, and they'll Leyline Binding it.
Can we, if they Leyline Binding, oh, mana value. Okay, you can't pending Leyline Binding.
But what if we just pending Teferi?
We can pending Teferi.
Like, I'm not very scared of anything they can do if we just pending Teferi, I think.
Okay.
For example, if they go for the combo, like, they can make at most one thing, and they don't have creativity, and we have a Solitude for their one thing.
Yeah.
Like, it just doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
And I mean, I guess even we can go for end step Goryos.
Oh yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, they might just binding the thing.
Oh, that's true. So maybe I should just play Shadowy Backstreet.
You mean Undercity Sewers?
Or sorry, Undercity Sewers.
Yeah, I think you should play Undercity Sewers.
Yeah. Okay. I agree. Let's see what's in the sewers. Faithful Ending. I mean, Faithful Ending is kind of a good draw. It's not that good of a draw, though. I also bidding is kind of like
bidding.
Drawing.
It seems free, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the only downside it means you can't pitch to a Solitude, but I feel like we'll make peace with that.
Yeah. In paper, you can pitch its flashback. You can like exile it, you know.
Okay, good talk.
Exile cards from your hand or spells in your graveyard with the flashback. It's because I got getting the card they drew. Thank you, opponent.
Well, it definitely might be right for them to do that,
sure.
but obviously,
yeah.
We can't be unhappy with the situation.
Agreed.
Okay, well that's very good. I'm gonna play Plains first.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna Goryo because there's no way we're not gonna spend all our mana. I just.
Is this a splice angle?
Greg loves to ask.
I definitely would not have tapped.
Oh, I didn't mean to. Oh crap! That was not my intent. I meant to tap. I literally in my head was thinking I'm tapping Island, and I just didn't do it.
It's okay.
Okay. I guess I could have hardcast Grief first. That seems so bad. Okay, I like this.
Yeah.
All right, so we Trax again. Okay, well I like Goryos and Gristlebeezy.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing else here is too impressive.
Yeah, pending Surveilland.
I mean, we can always fetch for the Surveilland, but I guess...
Oh, that's true. Maybe it's just better.
Well, I mean, I guess maybe we should take it directly. Can we get to 7? Okay. Well, they had enough, I guess. If we were going to win this game, it's going to take... We're not, like, there yet.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is definitely good. These are definitely good.
Yes.
And then, so creativity, like I was talking about, creativity has this thing of... Creativity has Elish Norn sometimes.
Okay.
And Elish Norn is unbelievable beating.
Yes.
So I think it's right to board and destroy evils. They're kind of a hedge. They don't hit that much else.
Yeah.
But they do hit a Leyline Binding here, a Fable there, right? Like they're not awful.
Yeah.
They don't have it. So I think these probably come in. And then
During the Atraxa trigger resolution, can they see the cards?
You reveal all 10.
Yeah, so while you're picking, they can see them.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
And so they will know if you pick no. If that's what you're asking, Greg. Just to preempt the question I know is on everyone's minds. I have no idea what to side out.
Well, they know if you selected no or if you selected none and pressed done. Or can you not click done if nothing is selected?
I'm off it. So, like, here's for example a question.
You broke it, chat. Yeah.
Like, Solitude is not great.
Right.
But you want some.
Right, because it's nice to hit like dwarves.
Right.
Like
well, and also, I think you might want to clean up an Archon after Creative Resolve sometimes.
Sure. Although Notably Destroy Evil can do that too.
Well, that's
Archon's
true, but
very evil.
it does it for 0.
Yeah, of course.
Like, basically what I'm saying is, I think having, 2 is pretty reasonable.
Okay.
But I don't want to have 0.
Is pending good? It doesn't seem that good.
Yeah, it's, I guess, not that good. Okay, we can cut some pendings. I mean, I also often trim this Gristle Beezy.
Okay.
Is, I think, pretty reasonable.
Even though it's my game?
Yeah, you only have one of your game.
Okay.
I mean, I guess this is a hinged sideboard.
I think that makes a ton of sense.
And I mean, I think this is good here.
Yeah.
It's a little hard to assess when Cloud Shift is or is not good.
Yeah.
But it makes some sense to me that it's good here. So. I think we really need more discussion of the no button. I guess I did just sideboard in such a way that I have very few hate answers, but I don't think creativity plays any hate.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Well, I mean, I just think it's fun. Well, first of all, they aren't allowed to play artifacts.
Right.
So if they play hate, I guess it almost must take the form of an enchantment, which I have answers to. So I guess it's fine. This hand seems like a keep.
Great hand. Best hand we've seen yet.
Turn the Earth? Okay, I have seen Turn the Earth, but I don't know what an answer to that would look like.
Yeah.
I mean, Turn the Earth isn't a reason to sideboard differently, as far as I can imagine. I mean, it mostly means I shouldn't cut Thoughtseizes, but I wasn't doing that anyway. Okay, Undercity Sewers go.
Do you want to find the white-black one?
Well, it's possible you want those both to be untapped.
Yeah, okay, you're right.
I want to, at least have the option
Okay,
to
I
do
agree.
it that way.
Yeah, because there's always Goblet Shrine.
Yeah.
Or Hollowed Fountain.
Ephemerate. I mean, that isn't great. I mean, it's not horrible, because it can just... It's a lot of looks of Philology for a fatty. But it's possible it's still just a bin.
I think I just want to bin it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm in. Also, keep in mind that I did, I think, board out one of the Gristle brands, so, bear that in mind.
Oh yeah, that's good to know.
I guess maybe I should have thought about weird worlds where they might have, Yeah, okay, I stand by it. The Elish Known is my main worry, and we've sideboarded well against that.
Denick.
Ooh, well, sort of punished, I guess, but...
I mean, I guess we wouldn't have drawn this card, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So.
Anyways, let's play Philology.
Yeah. What do you think we're gonna find in the ruins of Philology?
I don't know. I wouldn't mind a nice Force of Negation while milling over a fatty.
Uh-huh.
Not to be greedy.
Now you're gonna get nothing, because you were gonna get 3 lands.
Well, I did get nothing. But that's okay, because maybe the real treasure was a 1/4 beater all along.
Nice. It can block Dwarven Mind Dwarfs all day.
It pressures to fairy?
That's true.
It has so many benefits. Think of the benefits, Greg.
I'm thinking of them.
Okay, well, so now there is some logic to main phasing Attain Indulgence, because if I find Ephemerate...
You can rescam them?
But yeah, it's a little awkward because that is my black card that isn't Goryo's, but I think I just still do it.
You could just cast Faithful Mending.
Well, I know, but I don't have that many cards I want to discard. I guess I have one card I want to discard. I think I want to cast Attain Indulgence, but I don't know. It's definitely somewhat debatable. They're going to counter it? I mean, that's fine if they want to do that.
They're going to, reprieve it?
Apparently they're going to fluster it, but... Okay, I mean, I couldn't pay for that anyway, so... I guess I did not play on Manatite, that is true. This does not look like the sort of build that runs Manatite. They're usually, whiter, but I don't know. We might want basic planes this game, so let's play this one.
Okay.
And then we'll go find our favorite, Shadowy Backstreet. Also, attack 1.
Nice. I love attacking for 1.
Really playing to Greg's strengths. It's his game other than Gristle Branding.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we're only losing by 2, you know?
Yeah, that's true. As everyone knows, in all games of Magic, the player with the most life points wins.
Yeah. Are we the Shadowy Backstreet Boys? Yes, next question.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great name for us. We'll be rebranding the stream to that later this year. Oh, noted unplayable modern card, Ren and 6.
Are we one of the decks that doesn't care about Ren and 6?
Oh, you mean because we're any deck? Yes. I guess Pending Ren is sort of a reason to lean Pending, but eh. That's not what this game is about.
Well, I'm gonna get a cool promo Ren and 6 at the Pro Tour.
Are you?
Yeah.
I'm not sure I agree.
I am.
Like, you certainly will get a Ren and 6 promo.
Oh, you think it's not that cool?
Yeah, I don't think I agree that it's cool. Okay, I think I want to hard cast Grief.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Well, let's just say it's not a plan without flaws.
I can't think of any.
We might want, like, an island here.
Yeah. Oh, it's cool because someone will give me a bunch of dollars for it? Yeah.
Well, I think the part where you get the dollars is cool. That doesn't make the Ren and 6 itself cool, though. Unlike us, the Shadowy Backstreet Boys, because we're
very cool. Yeah. Which boy band member would you say you are? Are you like the moody side one that everyone loves, or like the lead singer who's, you know, kind of flamboyant?
Presumably you're the lead singer.
Yeah, I feel like I'm the lead singer, you know?
So I'm not that one, but
okay.
I don't think I know enough about boy band members.
I've told you the only boy band archetypes I know. There are definitely more.
Yeah, like I need some sort of full listing of boy band archetypes.
Yeah.
If anyone has that, please send it to systemagic04@gmail.com.
Or just put it in the chat. Or put it in the YouTube comments below.
Wow.
What a great use of the YouTube comments.
Truly a disaster for me. Okay, so here I think the situation has changed. Oh. Well, one thing we could do is Grief Ephemerate and destroy Fable, but that would cost us our Goryos.
Yeah.
Another thing we could do is cast Faithful Mending, trying to find a better black card or a fatty. That seems kind of good.
I think that's what we should do.
Yeah, it's awkward because we're about to cast Faithful Mending when our hand is all bangers.
Yeah.
But
I am afraid of another reprieve, for the record.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think I just want to grief scam them now, and accept that we're far from doing a thing, but
okay.
You know, we'll figure it out.
So do you want to keep a land? So they're going to reprieve us, and then next... Oh, never mind. Ignore what I'm saying. We could, like, play Grief and Ephemerate it fairly. Off the land.
We have 4 lands anyway, though.
Well, that needs 5. I guess it doesn't need 5. You can just Ephemerate it later.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to discard 2 lands, I think.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not sure of that. I mean, the second story isn't amazing here, but...
Yeah. No, the Gitrog monster didn't eat Thalia. Thalia just got off the Gitrog monster.
Okay, well, I don't want this to be Spell Pierce, but I also don't want it to be Binding. That's an issue, I would say. I mean... I guess I think we should take Spell Pierce and destroy Evil the Fable.
What did I say? Everyone's misinterpreting my comment.
I understood Greg's comment. In the manner I'm certain he intended. Yeah, I think I should just let Grief go.
Okay.
Yeah. Because so my plan here is Okay, we destroy evil this... I'm sorry, that's not what I want. We destroy evil this Fable.
Yeah.
Which is pretty close to draw 2 cards because they have just infinite lands in Ren.
Yeah.
And then our second destroy evil has good targets between their Binding and their Fable. Now, I know many are asking, Andrew, how do you plan to win this game?
Andrew, how are you planning to win the game?
That I would just say is a work in progress. So, because basically, like, one thing we might do is ephemerate the archaeologist, and then we can, I guess we can ephemerate the archaeologist, and then if they binding it, we can destroy evil the bindings. We still get the ephemerate.
Yeah.
And then we get 8 looks to find Goryo's plus Fatty.
Yeah.
And we hope that in the meantime they don't find creativity.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not a plan without flaws. I mean, we're not... I don't think it's right to concede in the situation, but we're certainly unfavored. Like, you can't concede just because you're, like, 20% to win.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I do think that maybe is even generous.
Yesterday we were, like, 5% to win, and we played that game for, like, 6 more turns.
That did happen.
Oh, we need them to concede. Nice. Sometimes that did happen also yesterday in a game we thought we were, like, 0% to win.
People sometimes do just concede.
Our hand was just like 5 lands, and our opponent just like tilt conceded for no reason. This actually, okay, the match I won to queue for my first PT ever when I top 8'd the GP, I just like this happened to me in that match. Like I was very confident I was gonna lose. And because my hand was just like 5 lands, and I did have a slight board advantage, my opponent just like looked at my board advantage and scooped on turn like 5. And I was like, wow, okay, thank you.
I mean, I think we should destroy evil this.
Yes.
And then we'll just like hope to buy enough time to like win somehow.
I guess we could let it trigger so that we discard Atraxa.
But we have Faithful Mending at the ready.
Oh, I forgot.
That's not really a problem.
Yeah.
I mean... There are a lot of problems in this game. I wouldn't say that's one of them.
Agreed. This is game 2, right?
Yeah.
Nice. So all we need to do is get a slight board advantage. Exactly.
I would say we're relatively far from having a slight board advantage. I'm going to level with you.
I mean, we're only 3 lands off from hard casting Atraxa.
That is true, I suppose. That's the only card we know at this point.
Yeah. Really enjoying my comments about Thalia and the Get Rog monster. I mean, now it has Saddle. Thalia could, like, mount the Get Rog monster now, you know? Wow, they hard-casted Archon.
Okay, so... Well, now if we just peel Goryo's, like, that didn't happen.
Dang.
Okay, so now if we just peel Goryo's land off our Faithful Mending, then maybe it'll go somewhere. Actually, they could.
Wait, but we have to discard 2 cards.
Ah, yes, I see.
Hi, Dawn.
Okay, I think we're dead, but let's cast Faithful Mending.
Okay.
It's a classic we're dead, let's cast Faithful Mending angle. Okay, wait, now we can Thoughtseize them.
Nice.
Gotta get that sweet, sweet information. Okay, they have a lot of Veil of Summers.
That's good to know. And deduce for some reason.
Yeah, sometimes they have like 2 deduce.
Okay.
So what should we do with the information?
Deuce, if you will.
I don't really know what we should do with the information they have, these Veil of Summers, but like Veil of Summers is just kind of good against us.
I mean, there's like Teferi, but whatever.
That's true. I mean, Teferi also is kind of good against Fable.
That's true.
Oh, hey Don, how's it going? Hope all's well with you. Yeah. I mean, honestly, having Teferi seems pretty hinged to me. What if we just have the Teferis because of all these Veils? And they have like a lot of counter magic.
We also didn't see Alishnor, notably.
Why no? I mean, maybe I shouldn't do this. I mean, the thing is, they are low downside. But,
Yeah.
I mean, you want me to cut to one of them? Is that what you're posing?
I have no idea what I'm proposing. I think, yeah.
Okay. Down.
It's a little weird, but, you know, here we are.
It's definitely weird, but whatever. This hand's a Sneep.
Nice. Love it.
I mean, it meets our number one criterion of has Goryo.
Goryo's vengeance, yeah. The best thing about when I crack a collector's booster, the best thing about collector's boosters is all the commons that are bulk are foil, and then I can fidget with them and they don't like break. You know, I can just like bend these random foils as much as I want, and they're never gonna rip. This is fidgeting fuel for like I'll be fidgeting with these foils for like so many streams.
Why is Goryo so vengeful? Didn't we want to make a joke about this? I feel like we did.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, then I'll turn to you for the joke.
Okay. It's because someone stole her candles.
Alright.
I mean, spirits probably like candles, you know? Oh, wait, there's like a full moon tonight, I think. Or maybe it was yesterday. Someone was telling me about the full moon. They told me it was a good time to be kick-ass.
Wait, this seems good.
I agree.
I think it's a common Shadowy Backstreet basic island angle.
Yeah.
One thing about Archaeologist also that I think is kind of funny is there's sort of this like Arclight Phoenix situation where sometimes you brick but you don't brick.
Yeah. Was I talking to a werewolf? I mean, I don't think so.
Ah, like this right here.
Nice, yeah.
Okay, I think we should pass.
Okay.
Well, what I was thinking about is we could now grief scam the Tainted Indulgence.
Yeah.
But that takes us off Fawn.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's worth.
Like, we could Goryo's on their turn with Fawn backup, right? I mean, I guess that's batting into Flusterstorm.
Yeah, it's tricky. I mean, it is kind of bad into Flusterstorm. Well, I mean, it's unclear if it's like worse into Flusterstorm. I don't know. I mean, I mostly just want to Thoughtseize them, I think, but
okay,
and like just see what they have, because that is hard to avoid.
Yeah.
And if they Veil or something, well then kind of the coast is clear at least.
Yeah. I guess their hand is like Veil and Flusterstorm. That's kind of awkward. Oh, nice. A blue card.
Okay, well now we definitely should grief them. I mean, I'll play land first, sure.
I agree.
But, because at least that gives me the option to Fawn in theory. I don't really know why I'd take that option.
Yeah.
But I can hard cast.
What's the footsteps of the Goryo to vent Goryo's
Veil? So... Interesting spot. I mean, I don't think it's insane to hardcast Fawn on the Veil.
I agree.
Because there's a small issue. Well...
We could just, like, Goryo's now, is the other thing.
Well, I know. So if we Goryo's now, though, that is bad against, like, Spell Pierce or Fluster.
That's true.
Like, it's bad against most one-mana counter magic they could have. Like... I think I just want to Fawn it.
Okay.
And then let the thoughts happen. Like, I don't think we need to, like, rush. Like, I don't think the game is like, oh, we're really far behind and we have to force it ASAP, you know?
Okay.
I mean, I know that we're kind of down 2 cards, but...
Yeah.
It's fine. We have 2 cards left, they have 4 cards left, and we have 3 lands there, too. I don't actually think it's that big a deal.
Yeah.
So, I just want to do that, I think.
Okay. It is bad into second Veil of Summer, but...
Well, okay, but...
Yeah. And you need Watery Grave here? Or a Hollowed Fountain, maybe?
I think Hollowed Fountain, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that seems good. Basically, they probably only play like 2 or 3 Veils, so...
Sure.
I'm just not going to respect the second one, I mean, I would say.
Yeah.
They also might not even be able... That it also might not even be an issue.
Oh, good point, good point.
Okay, it looks like maybe they had Spell Pierce here, but if they Spell Pierce, I'm much happier we did this instead of Goryosing.
Agreed. Tie game.
15 more turns. Okay. Well, I mean, certainly we have the option just to jam into that now.
Yep.
If we draw a land, I definitely want that. If we don't, I'm not sure. So, if we jam, it's bad against another Pierced or a Fluster.
Yes.
Is that enough? I don't know. I don't hate jamming now.
I think I want to jam.
Yeah.
I think it feels too bad to wait.
Yeah. Because the problem is then we'd have to also keep lands off our lootings, which we don't really want to even do.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to jam. And I mean, we just got out, you know, one spell pierce, so they don't have that many left probably. Like, they probably only have like 4 of those effects total, is my estimate. Okay, nice.
Oh yeah, and another steam vents. That's a good point.
Not all of them too. Oh, that is a good point. Yeah. All right. Well, okay. Ephemerate is definitely one of the things we're finding.
Yeah.
Wait. They also can't binding us, right? Because they don't have black. So binding doesn't cost 1.
Oh yeah, good point.
So I don't think we need to, because that would usually not take Ephemerate.
Yeah.
But okay, that problem is fine.
Okay, Thoughtseize and Teferi are both the only cards of their relevant type.
Okay, that seems very reasonable then. And I guess we want an untapped land probably.
I think we want to cast the Thoughtseize.
Right. So we take these.
Okay, and then do you want to take like Gristlebrand?
Yeah, we can take a Gristlebrand while we're at it. That seems good. I like that set of cards.
Okay.
So okay, done to this.
Done. Oh, nice. There's the no. That's my first time actually seeing it.
So I guess I can Thoughtseize them now. I don't really know what I'm playing around, but
I think so.
This probably plays around it. I mean, I will get another whole set of cards.
Yeah.
But okay, well, So I guess they're going to get to binding my Atraxa in the end.
Oh, there was an archaeologist.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Oh, I took Crystal. I think that's the right thing to do. I mean, I think we're gonna discard the Crystal Land at the end of this. We'll have a big massive fan probably.
Oh, right.
And I think we'll want to have a Crystal Land in the bin, but
yeah.
I mean, that's not like self-evident, I suppose. I mean, I think I want to take Teferi because the problem with Teferi is it stops our Ephemerate from coming back from the round, which is really annoying. Whereas if we take the binding, like the Teferi bounce Atraxa, and then we won't get to Ephemerate the Archaeologist even, which is kind of a pretty big beat.
Yeah.
And this way they just kind of have nothing going on. They just have a binding on our Atraxa.
Yeah.
So I want to take Teferi. You down with that?
I am. Yeah, I like that.
Okay. And then kill Ren, hit them for 1. It seems pretty huge to go with them when they have so few lands.
Man, this is like the first time we've actually gotten to Ephemerate a fatty.
Everyone
keeps conceding.
Well, I'm not sure that's incorrect. All right, so Fluster seems great.
Yeah.
Solitude's the only option. Thoughtseize the only option.
And then...
I mean, I guess just like, I don't know, a fetch land that could find planes is better than planes. So.
Sure. Flooded Strand?
Sure, Flooded Strand. That seems good.
I agree.
And then we'll just go to discard and discard Grizzleband.
Nice.
By the way, if we had hit another Goryos here in our 20 looks, which we didn't, sadly.
Sure.
But had we done that, we also could, in theory, Grizzlebrand in response to the Ephemerate trigger, the rerun trigger, which does legitimately come up.
Yeah.
But it's
good
fine.
Now. Yes, the overlay is... So wait, what's their hand again? It's Reprieve, Binding.
Yep.
Okay.
So, I mean, they're going to bind Atraxa. And, I mean, I guess they could also bind the Philology if they want to and like, get our Ephemerate that way.
Ephemerate.
But I think if that happens, we'll make...
I think we'll find a way to...
Well, one thing is, I guess we could always Teferi bounce the land binding on Atraxa. It's a pretty deranged line. Then we Thoughtseize it before they cast it.
Yeah, okay.
It's actually really messed up upon reflection. So, I suppose if they choose to bind our Archaeologist, I won't be that sad.
Yeah, that's very funny. Maybe they'll Reprieve the Ephemerate.
Yeah, that does not seem like the most likely outcome, but you know, who am I to say for sure?
Is Teferi face up? Yes, they know we have Teferi.
Yeah.
Basically, other than the 2 Faithful Mendings, our whole hand is down.
Wow, we bricked, but... Okay, well, that's actually a good one. Alright, well, I think casting Teferi seems pretty good. I guess we can also just thought seize the binding and then destroy evil the other binding.
Well, it's destroy evil. It's hiding behind our face.
Oh, yes, sorry. It's destroy evil. Here, I'll make it easier for them.
It's still hiding.
Oh, okay. Here's destroy evil.
Okay. Where did Flusterstorm go?
So now...
Where did Faithful Mending go?
Fine.
Nice. Got him.
Yeah, so I think now maybe we just don't Teferi. Maybe we just thought seize the binding and then just destroy evil the other binding.
Okay, I like that.
Okay, yeah, I'll take land binding. And I mean, you can reprieve the destroy evil, but it doesn't really help. So, I'll destroy target. I guess I could do this on their turn. Is that better?
Oh, like in their upkeep or
yeah,
something?
but stuff can go... It's like we force them to the end of their turn, but also stuff can go wrong then. Like they could find another reprieve or something. I think we just main phase, is my guess. I think it's not about limiting their mana efficiency. It's making sure our thing works.
Yeah.
Famously, your binding is evil. I think our destroy evils have looked great, by the way.
They have looked very good.
Maybe we shouldn't have boarded out the second one.
Yeah. My bad. I don't know. The Teferis felt pretty good too.
Well, I know.
I mean, I know we haven't cast it yet, but
Does Strand get untapped blue? Well, that doesn't matter, for one thing, because we can just recast it.
Yeah.
Like, my intent is not to Flusterstorm this.
I don't want to Flusterstorm this.
I'm going to find basic planes, in fact,
Yeah.
is my plan here.
And no is the answer anyway. Whee! So where's the exclamation point clocks in the chat, you know?
Okay, Ephemerate, I don't know. I guess I don't really need another Atraxa.
Oh, because there's a
Archaeologist-
universal brand?
yeah.
Okay.
Just like these, maybe.
Sure.
And then I guess pass the turn.
Discard Mending?
Yeah, Mending and I probably
Just
Oh, wait, sorry, just Mending then.
Yep.
It's anyone's game here.
My game?
It could be your game.
Noah's game?
See, like, this is... Yeah, okay. That was the first time we got to the thing, but, yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Wow, we're winning a lot.
Well, I do think Goryo is one of the good decks.
I know.
Like, I may mention this. Where I'm at in Modern is... I basically think, at the moment, Modern just has, like, 4 pillars. The 4 good decks.
Yeah.
And those decks are Goryos, Yogg, Domain Zoo, and vaguely defined Ramp.
Yes.
Is the decks that I like.
Okay.
Although I'm not sure that Tron is actually okay.
Okay.
Titan is in the vaguely defined ramp category.
Yes.
I'm lumping together Titan and Tron somewhat.
Yeah.
But it's possible that Titan is the good one and Tron is the bad one. That might be the case. I'm not really sure. But yeah. Those are basically the 4 decks that are good. What's nice about Tron is that it's very good at ignoring lane line Scions stuff.
Yes.
It just doesn't care at all. What's bad about it is that it's not that great against Zoo as a deck ignoring that stuff.
Yeah.
It's like okay against it. It's fine. No. Mono black is never in the conversation.
Coffers?
Well, there's a new cofferless coffers deck.
Cofferless coffers?
It has like grief scam the One Ring and then no coffers bullshit.
Okay.
I don't think it's very good.
Scam approaching the Neoform tier.
Well, I do think possibly if you want to play like, here's the funny thing. Scam, like classical red-black scam.
Yeah.
Which people do sometimes play for some reason.
Sure.
But it's certainly not one of the good decks.
Yeah.
It might be the 3rd best grief scam deck in the format.
That's very funny.
Okay, well this hand is we're just grief scamming them.
Okay.
And that's it.
Yep.
Like we're in.
Yep. Okay. I mean, we can do it twice.
Oh, I
if
mean,
it works.
You can also draw step with Ephemerate, which is actually pretty good, by the way.
Because then you get to Ephemerate and then Ephemerate again.
Oh well. Also, they just in their draw, you can take their draw.
Oh, I see. Oh, there. Oh, I understand. I didn't mean like your draw step. Ignore what I was.
Okay, I'm gonna find Godless Shrine and scam them.
Okay.
We haven't actually done this on turn 1 yet, so welcome to the other half of our deck.
Also, isn't it technically better to wait to fetch until you've seen off the grief?
Yes, it is technically better.
Okay.
I do that in paper, but on Moto, the misclick risk is
Also, can you move the stacked so it's not hidden for them?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Okay, so they're blue-white. Okay, so the main thing I want... Well, okay. I guess I have to take Solitude or else they'll Solitude and get me.
Yeah.
So that pick is made for me.
Okay.
And then... I will not explain what I mean by Domain Zoo. I mean...
Well, they have Kira.
They do have Kira.
And we don't have Solitude.
Yeah, we don't have Subtlety, you mean.
So, Subtlety, yeah.
So, okay, here's the thing. I think that their next little card is maybe Land Binding. They are hideously far from casting it.
Uh-huh.
But also, like, we're going to Thoughtseize all their other cards before they do anything.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, in the end, I guess I maybe just want to take Leyline Binding.
I think I agree, even though it's funny.
It is very funny. Like, it is nowhere approaching castable, but there we go. And I mean, the way this game's gonna go is we're not gonna be attacking with Grief very much, but it'll be fine. Oh, they topped. Wow, okay, well maybe they have a banger on top then. It's okay, I have a plan for that.
They're gonna like cast on summon and we're gonna lose the match. I mean, they probably topped a land, right?
Well, they drew a land.
Right.
Do you think they topped another land? You think top fourth land?
Oh, I see. I understand. Okay. We're going to draw step again. I see.
Yeah, I want to draw step, and I think I want to take Narset.
I want to take Narset also, yes.
And we may or may not take that, and we'll figure it out.
Yeah. So wait, play... I guess you can get Hollow Fountain if you want.
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of irrelevant, but I was going to just get Hollow Fountain.
Okay, Hollow Fountain seems good, yeah. How are they playing anything? Oh, don't worry, they're not.
Playing anything? Well, yeah, what leads you to believe that they're doing any of that? Oh, do they have a counterspell? Yeah. Bad news. There's more where that came from.
Ooh, Magic the Gathering cards are being played here, you know?
Ephemerate Grief. Alright. I mean, I guess I'll take Narset, sure.
I think so. I mean, we're just gonna take the other one. They're like...
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna end up with nothing.
Yeah, they're gonna play Plains, and then we take Verdict and our Upkeep. And...
Right. Now, we don't have that much either, to be clear.
And they do have Kira.
Yeah, I mean, that I don't think is incredibly relevant.
Sure.
It's mostly just, like, the speed at which we can get going versus the... I mean, that's very funny.
Also, wait, I guess there's a... Oh, no, there's not another Ephemerate coming.
Yeah, so I don't think we should even cast this, by the way. I mean, I know we can draw step Thoughtseize them.
Sure.
But, like...
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think I want to expend the Ephemerate that way. Like, we might want to find Archaeologist at some point and do it. Like, and if there draws the land, like, it doesn't matter. Yeah, maybe at some point we want to do it to, like, on a crucial turn, like, as Thoughtseize.
Yeah, if they, like, buy Kira no land, I want to do it.
Okay,
you know?
yeah,
like,
I'm in for that.
Yeah.
Sure. But, okay, so I'm just going to be fetching, like, probably just, like, a blue-white Meticulous Archive or something.
Sure.
So, I'll just play one of these. Yeah, EOT maybe is definitely where we're at, but the maybe is an important part of the EOT maybe. Okay. Classic Gaia Reach Sanitarium. Alright, let's start the surveilling. And I mean, obviously this isn't like an amazing position for our deck, but I don't know, we have a lot of surveillance. Yeah. And also a 3-2 beater.
Uh-huh.
So, there's that.
3-2 Menace.
Alright, then that. Goryos. Okay, good draw. Still need to find a fatty.
Yep.
That is the easy part to find, though, since if we see it, we can just bin it.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I probably should have main phased actually to Surveil, because if I find the fatty there, I can just Goryos it. That was actually a punt.
Okay.
I mean, it's a very small punt, because it only happens if we, yeah. I should have fetched pre-combat. Yeah, that was just a mistake, sorry. It's very unlikely to matter, but if it does matter, then it probably means we're going to win the game. So there's that. It's just some classic Magic the way Garfield intended. Look, I think when Garfield designed the game, what he imagined was one player playing a 0-mana spell on turn 1, then playing the same spell 3 times to repeatedly Thoughtseize the opponent, then that player being completely out of resources.
Yeah.
That was, I believe, in his design document.
Yeah. I've read it. I mean, I know you're telling chat, but...
Oh yeah, I was telling chat, yeah. Also, our opponent has chosen not to buy Kira, which is interesting. But...
I mean, maybe they're scared of the 4th Ephemerate.
Yeah, that's true.
They want to buy it and play it all in the same turn, you know?
Yeah. Wait, would it have drawn so many cards? I guess it's a draw card each time you blink your thing. Is that the idea? Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Well, they didn't draw a counterspell because they don't have any cards in their hand. So that idea is unlikely. Swift Flame? Is that how you... Is that the name? Okay. So, I don't know. Let's find a random land. Shadowy Backstreet, I guess.
Backstreet's back. All right.
That seems fun. Actually, it seems kind of actively great.
Okay.
Because we can... If everything that is actually great here. It means exactly what we want. So let's cast it.
Okay.
Because we could just hit a fatty and Goryo's right now.
Yep.
We did.
Nice.
Okay, I mean, I do need to hit a land in order to be able to blink this, but that's obviously not going to stop me.
Yep.
Flooded Strand, Goryo's... Okay.
Wow, common Flooded Strand... Oh, no, we have basic lands. Okay. I like how they have Gyri Sanitarium and Minamo and Leyline Binding in there.
They've got quite the deck, okay? Alright, so... Let's see. Teferis and Fawns and Flusters all seem pretty good to me.
Okay.
I suspect they have some sort of hate, probably like Rest in Peace. And it's also going to pick off like random Teferis and Narsets. So
yeah.
the pending seem fine to me. I don't even know if we want any Solitudes, to be honest with you.
That makes sense.
I think they do basically nothing. This doesn't seem like Clutch Matchup at all. This definitely seems like we can cut the Gristlebrand.
Yeah.
All of that seems pretty reasonable.
Wow, Mystic Gate, huh?
I don't know the last cut for sure.
Also, love beating Marceline on a Marceline troll. I feel like that's a huge win, honestly. Marceline's always hilarious.
That is a good point.
If I said something she was going to say, then I must have said something funny. It's the first time it's ever happened.
Do you remember when Marceline cued you for the PT by telling you not to play Scam?
Yes, I do.
That was a great moment.
That's true. I feel like I'm giving her enough credit.
Anyways, okay, how do you feel about trimming to 2 Faithful Endings on the idea that it's just like a Trishni matchup and looting is kind of bad?
Okay, that makes sense.
I mean, it is a good card to just like have because it's a graveyard active card, but I still just kind of seem like the worst card here to me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you definitely get to take credit. I would not have queued for the PT playing Scam.
I mean, come on, have you ever played Scam? It's pretty egregious. Huh. I mean, this hand isn't horrible, the hand we have here.
Oh, I guess it isn't horrible.
Well, like, if it is Goryo's, I think we should snap keep it.
Yeah.
Sans Goryo's, it's definitely not a snap keep, but it is still a pretty goddamn good hand.
Yeah.
If we get the second land drop, and we have the draw step plus the surveillance.
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty much just in.
Okay.
Plus, common 21st land win.
Yeah.
This hand's a mull with 20 lands.
And
that's just a fact.
It is true that, like, I was considering Scam, and Marceline did bully me enough. It wasn't Andrew's bullying.
It was a
wasn't
lot of
anyone
bullying.
else in chat. It was all Marceline.
Oh my god. I think it's one of our great VODs.
Ooh, nice. That means you watch it on YouTube. Sorry I haven't put anything on YouTube in 2 weeks. I promise I'll put something on YouTube tomorrow.
Got him.
Was I was considering... Well, okay. The thing is I wasn't actually queued, you know? So I wasn't testing that much.
Yeah, but I did tell Greg he was 100% to queue like 4 times.
Yeah.
So there's that. Then Greg was all annoyed when he successfully queued.
I'm so annoyed when I queued. Not for the PT, for the RC. I had to play stupid Modern. Ugh. You're currently all the way back at the cons drafts. Ooh, nice.
Plenty of runway, Greg. Okay, so I guess it's probably right to just play a draw discard effect here.
Okay.
Because, like, we could Archaeologist, but it's not really clear to me why that's better.
Yeah. And we maybe waste their mana because we can do it on their turn.
Yes. Now, we do have to commit to which one.
Toon Blast game in hand was a banger.
Because one weird thing is I want to play Swamp.
Okay.
Because,
that's the card we drew, chat, even though you can't see it.
Yes. I want to play Swamp because then we might surveil with Marshall at some point.
Yeah.
Now, if we play Swamp, we can't Faithful Mending. We have to Tail Indulgence, which is a little annoying because we do have two things that we want to discard.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's that big a deal.
I think that's okay.
Yeah.
Defensive Trumpet Blast.
Oh, yeah. Defensive Trumpet Blast is a nice stream moment. Oh, man. For anyone who didn't catch our classic con streams, yeah, Defensive Trumpet Blast is quite the play. We highly recommend it.
Wait, do we want to do it now? I guess they could have, like, Spell Piercer Fluster or something.
Yeah, I don't also, like, if they want to counter this card, I'm not that afraid.
Yeah.
And we do just have another one.
Yeah. Would it make sense to move the cam and the chat up in the overlay? Yeah, maybe. That could make some sense.
I don't even really know which is better in this matchup, but sure, discard Traxa. I selected at random.
Green screen. Yeah, that we did talk about doing that and never did. It's one of many things we discussed and haven't done.
Yeah, but don't worry, we have no plans to do it.
If anyone wants to make us a nicer looking thing, you know, where just like Moto's here and then our faces in chat are off to the side, I'll use it. I'll even pay you like $5.
So I think I just want to play
Maybe 10.
Archaeologist here.
Okay.
Because it digs the most cards for Goryos is the idea.
Yep.
If they want to fight over this, that's more than fine. Okay, well, we have a lot of Force Negations.
Okay.
And I guess I can Surveil, no reason not to.
Yeah.
And I mean, at this point, given that we've milled over a Faithful Mending, I don't even really want to. I don't even really want to cast this one. I might just loot it away at some point,
Or use it to fawn.
or sure, but
Yeah.
That I'd still flashback the other one is the point. This
Why even have Moto on the screen? There is an all video option.
Wait, is there really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's deranged. Oh my god.
Oh no, Twitch chat! Candle cam
Wait,
up.
what happened to Twitch chat?
It just refreshed when I did that. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
Greg just narrate what's happening. I mean, I am the play-by-play guy, you know?
Yeah. Andrew's now fetching and finding Surveillant.
Uh-huh.
The card is Prismatic Ending. We're bidding it.
It'd be even funnier if you play, like, Legacy or something. I'm like, oh god, Andrew just played a card from a commander set that I don't know what it is.
Well, that would be every turn of the game.
I know.
Not that I have any plans to play Legacy. I'm famously going to Energy Minneapolis, which Sunday is Legacy, and planning not to play Legacy.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's get the blue-black land, probably. We have a lot of fawns and stuff.
Sure.
Well, I'm not skipping the energy, but I am skipping the Legacy. I mean, come on, what am I going to do? Play Legacy? Okay, that honestly is pretty okay. It's also not that far from being straight up draw 2 cards.
Wow, 7,
2,
2, 3, and 1.
So it's 1 away. Yeah, I think we top it.
Okay.
Well, yes, you can pay us to play any format. So that part's really straightforward.
Well, yeah, that's the one that's not. It has to be a stock deck. I think stock deck says Legacy isn't mentioned.
Oh, well then you can't. Greg wrote the rules. He knows the rules.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just want an Archaeologist plus Taint Indulgence here, I think.
Okay.
This might cause us to be straight draw 2, which would be, I think, good for us.
Yeah.
So we have infinite mending. We're not like...
Yeah.
We're not mending poor by any means. Alright. Well, okay.
I mean, you could not take it.
Oh. Maybe I should have.
Nah. I mean, I guess you can just always... If you're going to do that, you could just draw 2, discard 1.
Well, yeah, but it makes our thing a 4-1. I like missing on a counter.
Oh, right.
I think you were right. I think I'm probably going to discard this. So this didn't make sense. Sorry.
Yeah. You're debating what tier 1 Legacy deck would cause Ellenbogen the most mental pain.
It's not that easy to cause me mental pain. It's much easier to cause
It's much easier to cause me mental pain, yeah.
Okay, I'll just discard a Gristle Beezy at this point, I guess.
That makes sense.
It also, I guess it's a 7 and 8, so it also does get us
Yeah.
there, which is pretty funny. But We still just, like, don't have vengeance. We actually don't have anything.
Do you guys do gambas? Oh, like gambles? Not really.
Yeah, the answer is no, because we're too lazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to hit some lands, is the thing. I gotta level with you.
Okay.
Can we maybe Taint Indulgence main phase to hit some lands?
Sure.
Should I tap out of all my black mana? It sort of looks like I maybe... Oh, no, I guess I could tap... No, I guess tapping this is better.
I think tapping that's maybe better.
Okay.
What if a mod did it for us?
A mod... like, look, I will endorse any mod doing gambling-related activities, but we're not going to do anything.
Okay.
That's...
Well, Andrew's not going to. You can maybe bully me into doing it sometime.
And I'm going to keep this Trax in hand in case we want to hardcast it.
Okay.
So I'm just going to discard this third pending, I think.
Okay.
Oh, wait, they're doing something. Hold on. Change things. Dress down. Okay, that's fine.
Sure.
I'm not exactly sure why they're choosing to do it. I guess they're missing land drops and we're not, and that's making them nervous. By the way, I think this game is kind of a good showing for our deck because, like, I don't know. We have it in Goryos and we're just, like, hanging out, and it seems like pretty okay.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay. One good dress downing deserves another. I've often said that, Greg.
Well, I know. I hear you say it all the time.
And, like, if they go for a rest in peace or something here, I'm going to fawn it, and then probably fawn back.
Yeah.
And if none of that works, we'll figure it out. Yeah. But see, you have to understand that I would enjoy that as an update. Like, that would be deranged enough that I think I would have a lot of fun.
We just do it on a Friday Anything Goes stream.
Okay, so I want to EOT flashback Faithful Mending now, I think.
Okay.
It does mean not fetching Surveillant, I suppose. Maybe that's disqualifying? Maybe I should just Surveillant? And I can just hardcast this one? We kind of have infinite cards.
Yeah, okay, I like that.
Okay, and I'll get Hedge Maze at this point, because I think I'm considering hardcasting.
Yeah. Wait, so is gambas different than gambling? Is that just a fancy way the youth say gambling?
I think that is just fancy with these gambling, okay. Yeah.
So this is a different blue-eye control opponent, right?
What do you mean? No, we only played one blue-eye control once. So this is awkward. I would like to discard both pendings. It does leave us with no pendings, though.
Yeah.
Maybe I should keep wanting to discard this land. That seems fine. I'll do that.
Yeah.
See, we have gone through half our deck without finding our Goryos at this point. Oh, yeah. Genius play. Now let's play Shadowy Backstreet.
Yeah. Wait. What about the game where we griefed them a million times?
Well, that was game one, but against this person.
That was this person. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So I was misremembering if this was if we won that match and this was a new match, or if this was game 2 of that match. It's just, it's been a long game.
Well, an important thing you have to understand also is that if you were, let's say you rank everyone in the world on a 1 to 100 scale, 100 being most pro-gambling and 1 being least pro-gambling, I think I would be, like, in the 90s.
Yeah.
So, it's certainly not, like, some sort of ethical objection.
Sure.
It's more just, like, we're too lazy.
Yeah, I'd probably be in, like, the 70s.
Yeah, I think that's probably right.
Yeah.
And I understand that is the land that would let us cast the Atraxa, but I'm not worried about that. If we need a land for Atraxa, we'll find land. Also, we might Ephemerate here, but I don't think we should main phase if we're going to do it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I do think Azax suffering gambling losses would be a major advantage with the gambling situation. Because he would certainly gamble. I don't know much about the situation.
Yeah, I mean, I know the facts that you just said.
Yes.
But I don't know much about anything more.
Yeah, basically, this is going to sound obvious, but I really hate it when people have opinions on situations without knowing facts. And I don't know any facts about the situation.
This is America. That's what we do here.
Days undoing. Well, I guess I don't really want that to happen. Alright, I guess I'll force it.
I guess.
Well, I mean, it'll shuffle away our graveyard.
Oh, that's true.
Like, that's pretty bad for us, I think.
Yeah. You're right.
And I'll just do it like this, and then we can pitch another force, pitching our tracks if we need to.
Yeah.
So, and if they just pass, I think at this point I'm going to ephemerate one of our archaeologists.
Okay.
Like, I understand it can go wrong in various ways, but whatever. I'm just doing it. Well, I just think my beliefs would be very uncertain, though. Alright, so that just worked. Cool. Nice. Goryos. Let us pick Goryos.
Nice.
So now, we could now upkeep this Goryos with single counter backup, which isn't insane, I think. The idea being that it's like in response to ephemerate.
I think I like doing that.
Yeah, I think so too. So let's just do that. And I don't really know which one to get. I don't know. Atraxa seems fine.
Okay. I agree that Atraxa seems fine. Hedge maze?
Yes. Well, I mean, we have enough white either way. I think it's maybe plains.
Oh, maybe it is plains, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I like where this is going. Alright, so this happens. Nice. There's the goods. So Goryo's definitely, Teferi seems good. A random land.
Floggy?
Okay.
Okay.
Well, like, the game does continue, but it doesn't really continue.
What was in their hand? They have some, like, wraps or
I
something?
don't know.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I don't care if my viewers want to root for me to lose games. Azax roots for me to lose games all the time. That's never stopped me.
No one ever roots for me to lose, though. In the limited streams, no one ever wants me to lose.
Wait, doesn't Azax root for you to lose at least as much as he roots for me to lose?
Nah, Azax isn't a person.
That's fair. Do you think he's been Jace all along?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so this is another example of a hand.
You should ask if your opponent wants to split.
Why?
I don't know why that caught me, but it really did.
Yeah, so this is an example of a hand that doesn't have it all put together, but there's so many things we can draw to make it good.
I like this hand.
I think this hand's gotta be keep. Like,
Okay.
a fatty is good, a grief is good. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
we
yeah.
kind of just need anything. Okay. Anyways, and I think you're seeing stream, our solitudes have just, like, not done that much.
Yeah. Oh, Kira control again. They did reveal a companion.
Oh. No, it's Jagantha.
Jigantha. You actually had people ask you to split it for him. Plus, this would be my first ever on-stream trophy.
Isn't that not true anymore?
Andrew, it's not been true for a while. It's a bit.
Okay. Sorry. Well, it was just true for so long, you know? But, like, we famously, haven't we trophied with, like, a bajillion different standard decks now?
Yes.
Basically, if you want a trophy, what we've learned is you should just let, like, Greg and I are just, like, extremely good at standard relative to other formats as far as we can tell. I mean, some of it is definitely arena, but also, even when we are on Moto playing standard, we trophied easily. So...
Well, our opponent is scarily handsome and wily. Tread carefully. Do we know this? I assume that means...
Well, I assume it means Dom knows them, but
yeah.
I don't know them. Okay, well, that is good, because we now have to have Solitude Scam all rolled up.
Yeah.
But I think regardless of that, I want to just play a fetch on one and go from there.
Sure.
Because I'm definitely not going to Solitude one thing. I'm pretty down to Solitude Scam two things, I think.
Yeah, I
We don't have to
agree.
wait for the full 3.
Yeah.
But if they just, like, we're going to, like, take from the Swiss Spear.
They also mull to 5, which is, like, another reason to Solitude 2 things. Like,
That's true. I mean, the plan is Solitude 2 things.
yeah.
It's just that I don't want to commit to that. Like, if they just don't play Second Creature, we're not going to do it.
Agreed.
I mean...
What is our opponent playing?
It's probably just a prowess variant.
Okay.
People play various prowess variants in Modern. I mean, I don't think they're tier 1, but they're not, like, unplayable or egregious. I mean, they just have, like, preordained and expressive iteration, you know?
Okay, yeah.
Which are kind of bangers. Okay, they apparently didn't play a land, which is a good sign for us.
Yeah.
But, okay, regardless of that, let's fetch.
Yeah. Back streets back. All right.
Honestly, that seems great.
Yeah. That blocks like a champ.
Remember when Greg didn't believe in archaeologists being in the stream? I believe these exact words were archaeologist is so unplayable. What makes you just card? That's rough. Man, I'm paraphrasing that.
I said, wow, archaeologists really making a comeback in all formats.
Oh, I know. When I say something you've never said in your life.
I kind of meant that, to be fair. A classic whiff but hit situation.
Oh, we hit all right. And we have a 1/4. Like, look at this. Look at how legit the 1/4 is. Okay, so they hit the land, so their hand is presumably 4 spells.
Yes.
But I'm not very afraid, if I'm being honest. And we're blocking in a heartbeat. We don't care about the 1/4. Like, if they mutagenic through us, like, all right.
This is the easiest block I've ever made in my entire
I mean, we can even
life.
Solitude then, if we want.
Oh, sure, yeah. Azax, I wouldn't block. What if they have Ride Down?
You do never know when they might have Ride Down.
Yeah. Are you here in a block Swiftspear or a block Soulscar Mage kind of guy?
Well, wait, I think it's actually right to block Soulscar Mage. Because the reasoning is, if they pump it, then we'll Solitude. It's like, when you think you're more likely to Solitude, you want that one to be Soulscar Mage.
So I want to be clear that if they pump it, I don't think we should Solitude it.
Okay, well, here we are. Nothing happened. Yeah, so now we're about to be confronted with quite a scenario, which is, we definitely can attract to them, but it's sort of unclear if we even should. Because the Solitude scam is, like, very winning.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm a little worried about, like, I don't know, like, Spell Pierce or something. But
I don't know. Both plays... I guess the Solitude scam is better.
I think Solitude scam is the play.
Do you want to do it on their turn, too? Because if we do it on their turn and they counter it, then we can, like, Goryo's them, you know?
Oh,
or, use their one blue mana.
Okay, so upkeep it, then.
Okay, upkeep. I like upkeep.
Let me remove this upkeep on my turn that I set for ephemerate abuse.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna like Tangled in first and try to find a different white card, even though the second ephemerate is good for me.
Yeah.
Just because like we don't need to do that. Like I don't want to be bad into Spell Pierce, which is a card that I like plausibly think they could have in their main deck.
Yeah.
In fact, they pitch ephemerate means like they know what's about to happen.
Yeah.
But also, if this works, we also get to then ephemerate the Archaeologist on our turn, which is pretty funny. Bolt the Solitude. Alright, I mean, that's a little worse for us, but I think it's fine.
Yeah, okay. 1, 4, 7. Wow, Divination about to be cast.
Divination? Oh yeah, I guess that's true. I mean, we're blocking. We're not afraid. Okay, we got him, chat.
Okay, Divination no longer about to be cast.
It sure is not. This even plays around like Force Negation, which is nice.
Yeah.
Here's a basic planes. Here's a Goryo's. Here's a Traxa.
I like you finding basic planes so you don't mess up and cast Tainted Indulgence.
Yes.
That's very smart.
you seen through my thought process. I guess this Gristlebrand could be an archaeologist. I don't know, whatever. I prefer Gristlebrand, actually.
I mean, you know, Michael's my name. But I'm just not going to find a land.
I didn't mean to do that, but it's fine. That part was not my intent, but yeah, it's. I believe it will not be a problem. Okay, good talk. All right, so they're doing some sort of prowsy thing. I imagine we want all our Solitudes against whatever they're doing.
Agreed. Is Thoughtseize bad?
It seems pretty bad. I mean, they might have counter magic for it to take, but I'm still not that interested.
Agreed. Celestial Birch?
I mean, it's
pretty bad, I guess.
It's not great.
Like Force of Negation to hit like expressive iterations and stuff. I guess.
Yeah, I mean, none of the rest of our cards are very good. I sort of want like a Flusterstorm and call it a day.
Okay.
Just to like fight over stuff.
St. Patrick's Day, Tuesday.
It could be any
Christmas Eve.
I'm not worried about Breach. I mean, I get what you're saying, but like, I just think that Breach is like so late game. Like, we'll figure it out. I'm not too afraid.
Okay. This seems like a great matchup for a deck.
It probably is. Wait, I need to quickly use the bathroom.
Okay.
Greg, take the wheel.
No, you made me take the wheel at the worst part, the mulligan process. That's the only hard part of the deck. Why would he do this, chat? Ugh. Should we board in something funny? Like, what if we put in Curse Totem? And then Andrew will just draw Curse Totem and be like, what the hell happened, you know? It would be nice. You can submit again, right? Yeah, I can. What if we just put them all in? Curse Totem for prowess. Yeah, exactly. And then we hit him with the oops emote when it doesn't actually stop it. I like how if it gets revealed off Atraxa, we like have to take it. I'm not gonna do this. I'm sorry, chat. We're too ruthless here at System Magic for me to do it. I need my first ever trophy. I'm sorry I let you down, chat. Really a moment of weakness. Ooh. Okay, well, what I do know about this deck is that this is a hand that you keep. Because, quote, the fatties are the easiest ones to find. And around Vogue in many occasions. How many channel points is a Ruth stream? I mean, obviously it's 202,000.
What would you say is a Ruth stream? Like, what would be involved?
Like, perhaps playing Neoform.
Like, I'm not sure I understand the premise, is I think where I'm at. But I'm not opposed for the right price.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that I want to forego Meticulous Archive and just kill their thing.
Okay.
Oh, wow. I mean, that's a very good draw.
Agreed. And chat will find out soon what it was. Don't spoil it.
Okay, I won't spoil it. I'm just going to kill their thing.
Yeah, kill their thing. So off blue-white?
Yeah. It's straight up Hollowed Fountain time. It's so weird because with this deck you definitely fetch the Surveillance like as much or more than the Shock lands.
Yeah. It was Gristlebrand.
It's Greg's game.
It's my game!
It's funny that we can't cast the Faithful Ending here to gain 2 life, but yeah, I guess I feel we'll find a way to overcome that. Well, Neoform is pretty Ruthful, but I'm just like, I'm not interested in doing a Neoform stream and just calling it a Ruth stream. Like, the bid has to be like, way more into it.
We could bring Sam's cat, whose name is Ruth.
Ooh, that I do like.
Yeah.
Do we should get some Confederates to make accounts involving the word Ruth and then comment in the stream periodically.
Yeah. Just everyone has to change their name.
Yeah, we can have Ari Ruth.
Yeah.
We can have Marsa Ruth.
R Ruth is B Bolter, you know?
I like R Ruth. That's some of your best work, Greg.
Thanks.
And I'm not gonna worry about if they fight over Tainted Buildings. I'm just gonna chill.
Agreed.
We'll figure it out.
I was wondering if we wanted to just play Archaeologist there, but
I don't
Ruthful
think we
Yogurt, bands with Ruth? Yeah, exactly. Chat gets it. Sam D. Ruth. Ruth D. Sherman, maybe that's better.
God. Like, I mean, they might counter it, and I guess that's a little annoying, but I think it's just gotta be fine.
Yep. And
I also just don't know if they will. Like, if you're our opponent, like, and you fight over this, like, isn't that kind of terrifying?
Yeah. The stream feature both of our grandmothers. Yeah, now we're talking.
Well, as a point of fact, none of my grandfathers are in fact... I mean, none of my grandparents are in fact named Ruth.
Yeah.
My family is quite ruthless.
My family, also ruthless.
I mean, yeah... So, this is kind of interesting because... Okay, we go to Archaeologist, and that's definitely a reasonable one.
Yeah.
But it's possible that, like, just holding up mana to, like, threaten the Goryos constrains what they can do.
Yeah.
Because they know if they tap alone first thing, they won't get to Goryos. And we, in the meantime, can just make good plays.
Yeah, like
So-
continuing to Tainted Indulgence and stuff.
Yeah, which, like, Tane and Jonas find a Surveil Land or something.
Yeah.
So I think that's what I want to do.
Okay, I like that.
In which case I'm going to play Delta because I'm intending to fetch a tap land.
Sure.
And if they do tap out, okay, we'll Goryos them and they'll probably lose. But
Yeah, I mean, they don't seem like a deck that frequently taps more than 3 lands, to be honest, but...
Well, I don't know, like, okay, like, what if they just have some prowess guys and some cantrips? I don't know.
Sure. They have, like, expressive iteration, too. Like...
Yeah, like, I mean, I'm not saying it's incredibly likely, mostly because of how this game is played out.
Yeah.
But I bet their deck does that sometimes.
Stomping Ground.
I'm surprised they have... I don't know what that, like, means.
They have, like, the Beast
Oh, they
card.
seek the Beast.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, well, I still don't want to Goryos until 1 mana up.
Sure. Agreed. 2 cards have entered the exile zone.
They were both lands.
Okay. When people were trying to cloud shift a chroma.
I can't say I remember that.
Oh, morph a chroma.
I mean, this might have happened, but I can't say I remember it.
Like red a chroma. When modern was good.
Ha, I see. Well, I suppose I'll reanimate in response.
Yeah?
I mean, it's not really how I'd prefer this to have worked out, but, you know, I'll make him have it. Like, if you don't have a counterspell here, we probably win the game. Oh, wait, I just screwed up actually slightly, I think. Well, it's complicated. It's possible... Okay. It's possible it's right to fetch for a basic first so that we don't have to shock with when we cloud shift.
Oh, I see.
But that is the downside of that if they counter it, which is the more likely and worse outcome. We
Yeah.
don't... Okay, wait, I think maybe it was right, but even though it will harm us.
Okay.
Anyways, this is fun.
Yep.
Like, it will mean we can't draw another... Like, it limits the number of cards we draw this in a pretty meaningful way.
Yeah.
But also just, like... That seems less important than what happens if Agrisman doesn't come into play, because if it comes into play,
Yeah.
we'll, like, figure it out. I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to Cloud Shift now. First, let's draw 7.
Yep.
Well, actually, wait. Drawing 7 first is a punt, maybe. Because I suppose I could draw...
Oh, yeah. I
Okay,
see.
that was a
That's
huge
fine.
punt, but it's fine. It didn't happen.
Yeah, if you drew Godless Shrine, you're, like, really...
Well, I have to draw the Godless Shrine and the... Oh, no, I guess it's just the Godless Shrine. Yeah. Okay, this was a huge mistake, but it's
Yeah,
fine.
It's fine, we didn't draw.
Yeah, both teams fighting hard in this particular game. And also, look, Cloud Shift here, if it were any of the alternatives, it would cost more than 1.
Right.
Like, what's happening right now is actually a Cloud Shift at W.
Yes, because we haven't found Ephemerate.
We haven't drawn Ephemerate. It's quite relevant that Christmas ground, even though I imagine we'd still be running these 7 cards in hand.
Sure.
But, like, it's definitely a relevant factor in the game state that our Gristlebrand is just going to still be in play. I mean, presumably. I don't know what they're going for here. I mean, they could try to double bolt us. That isn't going to work. Because, hilariously, we will just Solitude our Gristlebrand.
Yeah.
I mean, it's reasonable, though. I mean, it gets the Gristlebrand off the table. Like, if they have 2 bolts here, they definitely should do it.
Yeah.
Unholy Heat Gristlefather. Okay. That seems fine.
Sure. I mean, I assume it means they have another one, but that's okay.
Well, yeah. I mean, I assume that too, but I don't really see what we should do about it.
So, and the first one made them delirious. So.
Yes. So, I guess Solitude and Gristlebrand seems pretty good to me.
Because our life is scary?
Well, it's not really, but...
Because we could also just Solitude their thing.
Yeah, it's true. And I mean, well, next turn, I guess... Wait, let's discuss the plan for our turn.
Yeah.
Because I think the plan for our turn is... I guess it's to attract Atraxa then.
So we're going to Pending the Crypt.
Oh, I guess we can't Atraxa next turn. We Atraxa on the following turn.
Yeah.
Please high-five me for my Gristlebrand in play. Wait, why?
Oh, because of my high five story. Wow.
Oh, nice.
Really?
Nice. That deep cut.
DKSD, man. A lot of deep cuts. Love it. Love to hear it.
No, it took me a minute to understand. So, I guess this is just fine then.
I think this is just okay.
Yeah. Okay. And we'll figure it out on our turn.
Yeah.
I think what we figure out will be sufficient.
Yeah.
I
agree. It's the mindless VOD watching. We appreciate the views.
Well, I mostly appreciate that someone gets our extremely obscure jokes that we make constantly.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's good to know that someone out there ever understands what we're talking about. So anyways,
it's
sure.
just, at the start of the stream, I knew a friend who'd never watched the stream before was watching, and I was just thinking the whole time, I was like, wow, our stream, you know...
Oh, I guess Crystal Brand is currently in the bin. So one thing is we could just bring back Crystal Brand in response to that. But I guess I don't really know why I would do that. I think I might prefer Trax here, actually.
I mean... Yeah, you can bring back Crystal Brand. It seems pretty good. One of them is Prismatic Ending, which we're about to cast.
Yeah, I guess bringing back Crystal Brand is pretty good. It's just that I don't want to draw 7 cards with it, really.
That's fine.
Yeah,
maybe that's just foolish. Maybe we just should...
It's sort of expanding our Goryos as they take 7, we gain 7.
Yeah, that seems pretty bad. But I do like doing it while they're tapped out.
Yeah, okay, I do too. We should probably do it.
Okay.
So... Wait, this makes no sense. Maybe we shouldn't do it.
Okay, maybe we shouldn't do it.
Let me just do this.
Okay, do this.
So, here's my argument. If we were gonna do this, we could have just pitched to Solitude to gain 7.
Yeah.
Which we just decided we shouldn't do, and the Goryo seems more valuable than that. So I think we should just not do this.
Well, don't do it.
Okay.
You talked me into it.
All right. So this just happens.
Okay.
And then we're going to Solitude their thing, probably pitching Atraxa.
Yeah.
Before that, and I mean I guess I could Goryo's like on their upkeep actually, which is maybe what I should do.
Oh, yeah, okay. I like Goryos in their upkeep.
In which case, let's pitch this. We still have 8 cards. We still get to discard.
Yep.
Look, I am willing to consider picking mods whose sole purpose will be to put amusing point betting gambles on things. If you want to volunteer to be a gambling mod, you can contact me. But one of the things is I have to think you're a trustworthy adult. You should keep in mind that's a requirement. So.
And you have to be willing to hear no to that answer. Like, if you're not emotionally prepared for Andrew to say you're not a trustworthy adult, you shouldn't ask.
How about a Trax? All right. Nice. Ephemerate. Some biz.
Solitude, for sure.
Solitude. Land, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
Done, and then I'm just going to ephemerate it now.
Yep.
Well, they still presumably have nothing. Alright. Well, I assume that's game. I don't know. Ephemerate, now probably Grief.
Sure.
Just because diversity seems good.
Yeah, agreed.
So we'll just take, like, some biz.
Yeah.
And I'm going to click done for those keep checking out.
I mean, if they, like, double bolt... If they single bolt with 3 cards in hand, would you Solitude Atraxa?
No.
What if all 3 cards in their hand are bolts?
Good beats. I think that's deranged.
But we're still 100% to win.
Yeah. Maybe it's right to Solitude Atraxa in response to 1 bolt. It's a really nice hypothetical, to be honest.
We should have taken second Solitude for this reason.
Okay, I guess I concede that. I was worried that our opponent might have 5 mana you win the game in their hand. You know, the classic card, red, green, blue, you win the game.
Oh yeah, I love that one.
I believe the name of the card is, you know...
Do you think you would see Modern play?
Probably, but it's not self-evident.
It's not that good.
Alright, Greg, well, how would you say you feel about Goryos after that League experience?
I hate it.
It seems kind of great. Huh?
I know, well, that's why I hate it. No, it seemed great. I mean, honestly. It wasn't truth or scam, but I'll vote truth anyway, you know?
Yeah, okay, I mean, look, how I put this? If I were playing high stakes Modern tomorrow, I mean, I really like Yogg, so I might play Yogg.
Yeah.
But I also can imagine playing this. I mean, this deck certainly is the property that it's really fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, just, I don't know, it does a lot of messed up and incredible stuff.
Also, wait, it does. You were very specific about your mana, right? It costs your fate card. It costs green, red.
I said blue. I said blue, red, green.
That's much harder to cast than Primetime, I think. Maybe not. Maybe the land in Modern is too good. Anyway. But yeah, sorry, not to cut you off on your, legitimate conclusion. But yeah, I mean, honestly, we were talking yesterday about what deck I'm gonna play at Energy Minneapolis. Because, like, look, I'm gonna go to Energy Minneapolis. It's here, but I'm gonna be prepping for the PT. I'm not gonna play any Modern off stream. I'll do whatever we stream, and then I'll do no further prep.
And you'll probably write a sideboard guide.
Oh yeah, actually, you'll probably write a sideboard.
Well, I'll write a sideboard guide, but you have to like write it.
I have to transcribe it. Yeah. And I think, Andrew told me Domain Zoo was good, and I like attacking with creatures. So before the stream, my plan was that, but maybe I'll play this. This just seems pretty good.
I mean, it is nice that we 5-0'd very easily.
It didn't seem alright. I was like, I feel like none of the decisions were that hard,
Oh, they were.
The decisions that were hard didn't matter.
Yeah, that is mostly true.
Like, it was like a lot of nonsense,
Well, Domain Zoo has had good win rates. I mean, as a point of fact, it was at the LMS wherever, the European Pseudo GP.
Yeah.
It was the most popular deck with a 51% win rate. I'm not saying 51% is insane, but if you're the most popular deck, that's pretty good. You're like can't be bad.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely possible Goryo's is like the 4th best deck of the 4 I named or something. Like, I'm willing to believe that, but there's no way it's out of the top 4.
Let's see.
Let's read Lord Beerus.
Okay, yeah, they're sometimes in our chat.
Yeah, they're sometimes in our chat, and
And they're playing creativity.
They like
Modern.
that's like their thing. Lord Beerus is a creativity specialist.
Oh, nice. Okay. And they have BRB in 1 sec. So the nice thing is they'll come back and everyone will be there.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Game a bunch of viewers, and think how exciting that'll be for them. Anyway, great question about today's candle sponsor. Today's candle sponsor is this lovely peppermint mocha candle from Rosalind's Candle. Anyway, it's a nice little local candle shop in Minneapolis. And apparently their owner posts unhinged things on social media, but not the bad kind of unhinged, just the unhinged thing kind of unhinged, Anyway, thanks so much for watching. This has been System Magic with Goryo's Vengeance.
We'll be back on Friday with some sort of thing. Probably standard or modern, but we don't have any details yet.
Do you think Goryo got her vengeance?
I think so.
Okay.
I think it's actually over now. You actually can't cast the card anymore because it's been avenged.
Okay. Yeah, actually, no, you have to slight Goryo's first. You have to be like, fuck you, Goryo, and then you can play it again.
That makes sense, yeah.
Because now we have something to be vengeful against. Anyway, if you're watching on Twitch, we're going to send you over to Lord Beerus' stream. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and let us know in the comments below which Backstreet Boy archetype we both fit into.
Nice.
As discussed earlier. If you don't know why I asked that, you gotta go back and watch the VOD. Anyway, that's all for today's System Magic Out.